Oh yeah. What's shaking?
I'm chilling, man. How you feeling, buddy?
Chilling, bro. You already know we are here live for another episode of Guessing from the Stands. You know we got more of the crew coming in, but for now, it's your boy Earl 91.
Coach not in the building, man. What it do, man? Y'all see a team behind me.
I see you, cuz you fresh out of
You
practice
know, I'm
too,
not
cuz.
a Cowboys fan except for all Met 70.
Yeah, that's all Met 7U. That is clearly not the Dallas Cowboys. But while we are here, Nardo, I feel like you had a heck of a weekend this weekend.
You said
Didn't you get to
what?
go do? Didn't you get to go do something on Sunday?
Oh, bro, I was gonna say because the Rams definitely lost. I had three
I would
quarters.
get into it.
No, no, I thought that's what you were talking about, but yes, amazing weekend, man. Me and Bug got to go up to FedEx Field and watch the Commanders get steamrolled by the Bills. And it was funny because I wanted him to wear a jersey because he's not well, I got to tell a backstory, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we in the DMV area. And, for us coming up, the closest team was like Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like NFL was big, but college football is the biggest thing now. So period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
wanted Montana to have the opportunity since he's from an area that has a team to like that team. You grow up, you go to the stadium. So early on, I tried to pull a connection between obviously Miami and the Redskins at that time because they were still the Redskins brought up jersey. Get
Right.
him a Sean Taylor jersey. You know what I'm saying? Tie it in and stuff like that. But he never grew into it. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be like his dad. When he got old enough to pick his team, he was a Hurricanes fan, but he was a Rams fan. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it was funny because he just said he wanted to go to NFL game period, wanted to watch the game. So I'm like, cool. Well, you got a Commanders jersey. So let's go ahead from, back in the day when I first got your first jersey. And at that time, he was way too small for it. So it fits him now. He
That's
didn't.
great.
He really didn't want to wear the jersey because he wanted to wear Stephon Diggs jersey, but he didn't have one.
Damn.
that's
Damn.
that's that was funny because even though he was in a Commanders jersey, every time the Bills would score, he was rooting for him. Every time so he ended up going to a game and getting to see a team that he wanted. In fact, you can make a little interest right here. Get in the camera and say what's up, man.
What's up?
What up, though?
You enjoy the game this weekend? You gotta keep your face in so
No.
you didn't the Bills?
No.
Who'd you go there? Oh, so you went there to see the Commanders?
Yes.
Oh, you wanted the Commanders to win?
Yes.
You just want Stephon Diggs to play well?
Yeah.
Okay, lucky you.
Okay.
I will say goodbye, man.
Peace.
Peace. Nah, for sure, Brody. But yeah, man. I mean, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. How was FedEx Field? I heard didn't they do renovations to it slightly late as of late?
No, well, they're gonna start doing renovations. They haven't done any as of yet.
Okay. Okay. Word. All right. Well, shoot, man. Well, let's get into it, bro. We got a hell of a docket to start with, but I feel like there's no better place because it's the thick of football season. So to be real, a lot of things are taking the back burner. But for now, let's talk a little bit about what's going on the hardwood, man. Hell of a deal happened today, and you'll have to excuse me here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab. This is my gallon worth of Miami Heat fan tears. So, I'm gonna be sipping on Heat tears all day. It's wonderful, it's sweet.
Hey, it is
Now,
football season, so I'm not going to harp on it too much. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that can still shake down between now and the start of the NBA season. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But it was major.
You know what I'm happy about, bro? I'm gonna be real. I seen, he's already a Heat lifer. I saw shoot, man. he's an all-timer in the Heat. Like the man hadn't shot a free throw for the Heat yet. And I gotta be real, bro. It feels good to see this blow up in their face. Now, what are we talking about, Nart? For those that don't know.
Well, Milwaukee's entered a new time zone. It's called Dame time. Damian Lillard is officially a member of the Milwaukee Bucks. It was a three-team trade that involved the Phoenix Suns, the Milwaukee Bucks, and obviously the Portland Trail Blazers. I believe what it all shakes down to is Jusuf Nurkic goes over to Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton, and a few other players in a first rounder go up to Portland, and Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, and a first rounder go up to Portland, and obviously Dame Lillard comes over to the Bucks.
Right. I got the full breakdown for everything because it was a 3-team trade. If you wanted to, talk about that. The Bucks actually walked away with the least. I mean, not the least, but they only got Damian Lillard in the deal. Like you said, the Blazers received Drew Holiday, DeAndre Ayton, Tormani Camara, a 2029 first-round pick, and 2 pick swaps. The Suns received Jusuf Nurkic, Grayson Allen, Nasir Little, and Keon Johnson. So, my good. It looked like you got the fruit punch flavored Miami Heat tears.
Hey man, I'm not.
But yeah.
Hey, I love that background, Nard. Cowboys.
Yeah, I think he about to reconnect with us. But yeah, man. We just got confirmation, of course, today that Damian Lillard will be a Milwaukee Buck.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? Damn, I ain't even come here with my proper presentation, man. I ain't even bringing my hat. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was forced to wear this hat. We'll talk about why a little bit later.
Dewey.
Repping the W tonight. You know what I mean?
Dewey.
Yes, sir. Shout out, got DJ Larry. I actually am drinking Miami Heat tears as well today. This is a full gallon of Miami Heat tears. I've so far had a half a gallon. I'm gonna be drinking more as the week goes along. Double cup. Double cup. Okay. Yes, sir.
Out to the Deer District.
But yeah, man. Like we said, Damian Lillard is heading to the Bucks. And I'm gonna be real. For all intents and purposes, this is how you treat a superstar. Because when there's any inclination that a superstar could leave because they feel like y'all don't have what it takes to win a championship, Milwaukee moved like a desperate man about to lose his girl to Usher at a concert. Wow. They did what they had to do to keep him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They did what they had to do. They unfortunately gave up, one of their more key pieces to that 2021 championship run with Drew Holiday. But I mean, we got to call a spade, bro. I mean,
hey, real quick, before we get off this thing of football, you know what's crazy? Low key, James Jones, even though it didn't look great, he has to be top 5 in the league. He has completely rebuilt the Suns that were in a finals not too many years ago, have still been some sort of competitive through this rebuild to the point where now Devin Booker's the only team player from that finals team, and they still have 3 superstars.
Hey, talk about it. You know what? I haven't heard that brought up, you know what I'm saying, throughout the summer. You made a hell of a point there, bro.
It was a quiet rebuild.
Very quiet rebuild.
You hear about, like Giannis said, the rebuild with Milwaukee had to be loud because he said he didn't want to be a part of a rebuild. Well, their moves had to be loud. He was already seeing where they were going. He said he didn't want to be part of it. Devin Booker didn't even get to usher those words out of it. He didn't get to collect those thoughts before he had a new team.
That's a fact.
No,
that's a fact.
I just thought about that. I wanted to shout out James Jones, you know what I'm saying? Because when you see us in those positions and we doing it like he doing it, bro, it rarely gets talked about. So if we got, you know what I'm saying, that platform, we gonna shout him from the hills because he definitely is doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah, James Jones definitely been working, man. That's it's a beautiful thing to see out there in Phoenix, bro. I mean, even with this trade, bro, they got deep. Pause.
But yes, they did.
The squad, the bench has gotten deeper. You know what I'm saying? I think the additions of Nurkic
And bro, honestly, he may be better for them than Aiden was. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So he's much more active, much more aggressive. Like, especially with this team they have now, all they gonna need a big man to do is the dirty work. Not somebody who thinks they're a superstar.
Yeah. And Nurkic, he don't need the ball. You know what I'm saying? Pick and roll.
Put back. That's how he'll get the ball. You feel me?
Right.
Rebounds and so yeah, hell yeah.
Hey, what's young bull name that they got from Brooklyn?
Keon Johnson. Yeah.
Remember he went that tear last year, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So just having somebody come like that coming off the bench, and then you also have Grayson Allen, who's why he's not.
That was a big addition because he stepped his game up.
Right, bro. Right.
As far as coming off the bench, bro, major.
You still got you got two defenders in the starting lineup now, and Nurkic as well as Josh Okogie. So, I mean, the squad is deep, bro. I think if they
they're still, you know what I'm saying, Paul's a big team. When you look at Jokic, then KD, Devin Booker's not small, neither is Bradley Beal. Like as far as
they're
overall
a big
line,
team.
they're gonna be imposing. You know what I'm saying? On a lot of teams.
Bowl.
Yep.
Then that Eric Gordon's coming off the bench still.
Oh, they did get Eric Gordon over.
Remember anything about those early Warriors teams, bro? Besides Steph and Clay, it was their bench depth that was really killing people. When you had people like, I cannot forget his name now because I used to hate him, bro.
Sean Livingston.
Bro, come on, coming off the bench with that turnaround, the mid, bro.
David West.
Harrison Barnes
David West.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
bro, legit.
David Lee on the first championship. Like, bro, you had guys who bought in.
As this Dame trade was, you know what I'm saying? Teams got to worry about Phoenix next year out west. Phoenix is definitely, obviously, you know what I'm saying. Now Damian Lillard's a bit, you know what I'm saying. To me, I may want him over Bradley Beal, but it's not the addition of Bradley Beal to the team they had. To me, is just as impactful. You know what I'm saying? And then you add that type of big man, and now you have guys like scrappy players like Grayson Allen off the bench. Phoenix is going to be something to fuck with next year. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they third option just averaged 31 points 2 years ago. That's unheard of. The third option.
Let me ask y'all this before we get over the Phoenix thing. Obviously, Bradley Beal was putting up a lot of points because he had to. In Washington, right? But do you think he'll still be able to still maintain his same allure to players as a true number one option, even though he's playing alongside two other number one options?
I'm glad that you asked that question, bro, because I just had that conversation. So if you look at it, bro, last year Brad was okay with not being their number one scorer or whatnot. Last year he was more so of a facilitator than a scorer last season. Which that's why his numbers dropped. So I think he averaged 22 last year.
Yeah, but 22 and 8, something like that.
His assists went up though. So I think he said it in the interview before too, bro. He scored out of necessity. You know what I'm saying? They needed him to be that person, bro. And I don't think Brad is gonna go over there with the ideologies like, bro, I have to score 30 for my team to win. You know, because you know what I'm saying? He can go out there, bro. He can. I don't know whether they're gonna have him on ball, off ball. Pause. But
no, you couldn't.
Hey, man, I'm not
but
sure.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? As a primary, I'm not sure they can have him at point guard or not.
The primary facilitator.
Right. But just I mean, bro, it's a lot of stress taken off of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? You being able to dish the ball to KD or D Book, and then like I said, with Nurkic, bro, you can still pick and roll. Oh man,
yeah. Hey, shot.
You know, like to go back to the question you asked, I feel like the teams that we've seen that had multiple superstars when they do it well, when guys are complete players, you know how to play with other, you know what I'm saying, with other guys who are just as good as you. And we're mainly talking about the offensive side of the ball. It's just as good as you offensively. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like even when, you know what I'm saying, just an easy one to pick out is obviously the Heat. Everybody's numbers went down probably outside of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? But you still, in a way, it sort of made those players much more dangerous because you can't bullshit. What? Because he has a better player on his team, D Wade's not D Wade? No. You know what I'm saying? We saw that at its peak in the 2011 finals when LeBron didn't have it. And if LeBron would have just gave this, he would have helped push, you know what I'm saying, D Wade and the Heat over the mountaintop. So it's like, I feel the same situation. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you have teams built like this and they're built well, you'll see guys' numbers go down, but those same guys will have stretches where they remind you of exactly who the fuck they are, whether it's 8 games or 10 games where they just going to fuck off. And you going into the playoffs, you know he's still him. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the true tall tale of that is? Shooting percentages. As long as your shooting percentages stay where they were prior when you were a number one option, or they even raise because of the ease with, you know what I'm saying, the ability to not have to worry about chucking up as many shots because the focus is solely on you. That's the real tall tale of who's who in that instance. So if, you know, if Bill was averaging 32 but shooting 55% from the field, let's just say that was his percentage, right? And he goes down to 17 but shooting 61, it's a win-win for me. These are better shots, and we're spreading the ball around, and that 32 still coming from somewhere else. But our bench is so deep now, it's like, fuck it. And any night, any given night, I'm gonna give y'all 50.
No, facts. Yeah. Making sure to skew those numbers a little bit because I'm taking the guy.
I mean, yeah.
All day. But yeah.
Shout out to B-Dot. Jeff, what's up, man?
What's good with y'all boys?
What's happening, my boy?
Cooling. As our resident Miami Heat fan.
We skipping. I was about to say, let's just skip NBA topic, man. Let's go straight to the football field. That way I can talk my talk because I'm depressed.
Somebody got the world's smallest violin.
Because your boy is depressed, bro.
I believe it was you that said he's coming this week. And
pause, bro.
Oh, don't pause me.
No, pause on that, bro. Don't say those words came from me.
I believe you said Dame was going to be a Miami Heat this week.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I blame the Dolphins, bro. Let me explain why. Bro. Them boys had me on some ignorant type of high, bro, where I believed all things were possible. Them boys had me in like this. They had me in my Nard bag where I just started saying some wild stuff. I was like, man, you know what? I'm feeling so good, man. Darren coming this week, man. Darren on his way to Miami this week. I don't know why I was saying that, bro. And then, man, I'm at work, man. I get off of work. I pull out my phone going crazy. All these chats going off, dumb alerts. I'm like, man.
That boy really
Milwaukee, dog. Like,
and so from what I just read, he notified his agent that, you know, Milwaukee and Brooklyn are viable trade options for him. 2 places that he's interested in going.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, look, it is what it is, bro. Unfortunately, y'all have depleted your team.
That boy Larry an asshole.
Y'all depleted your team of quite a few marquee players that helped y'all stay in the playoffs. I mean, you lost Max Strus, you lost Caleb.
No, we got Caleb.
No, y'all still kept Caleb.
They lost
and Vincent. We lost the buddy that went
Vincent.
to
Y'all lost
LA.
Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent.
Who you go to?
The Lakers.
Y'all boys got
him. No.
That's a fact. Did y'all see the conversations that were coming out after the trade of what all Portland was turning down? Like just ignorant deals that they were turning down.
Listen, I don't want no more than the final trade offer we had sent them. Like they were trying to. I feel like because they knew Dame wanted to go there, that was his top choice, and they knew that Jimmy wanted him and Miami wanted him there. They were trying to hit us over the head. Like, nah,
Yeah.
bro, you ain't get like you trying to take everything.
I mean, at the same token, bro,
Name of the
because
game. though.
y'all know that he want to leave. Like Miami was trying to lowball too, though. You feel me?
Absolutely.
And I think one thing we got to get out of though is the whole he was loyal, so we got to do right by him thing, bro. You feel
Nah,
me?
business is business.
Exactly.
You accept the best trade offer.
He
That's a
loyal,
fact.
bro. Man, you nigga, you loyal. If that contract say you got 5 more years on that contract, bro, you got 5 more years. That's what loyalty is. Loyalty is just staying until that motherfucking contract is done. You feel me?
Right.
So if his ass didn't want to be there, bro, he could have signed a 2-year deal and goddamn
That's
became
Nah,
what
but he
Ron been
chose.
doing.
He seen that Supermax
Whole
offer
career
and he
since
signed it without
he
hesitation.
left Miami.
no
I
fact.
think
Hey,
Ron signed
hey,
more than 2 years since he left Miami.
hey, you
But
know what's
not
crazy
back
is you
for
say
the
that?
Rangers.
You know what's crazy is you say that is because it's true. And what kills me is when people talk that loyalty talk when it's time to re-up on during free agency, as if you didn't give them exactly what was in there, bro. Like, bro, I did what I was supposed to do. At this point, I have my choices.
Right.
So, you know,
Right.
it is what it is, bro.
You fulfill your obligation. When they draft you, you feel me, you're there for 4 or 5 years or whatnot. And you have, bro, it ain't like the football where they can give you a franchise tag, bro. Like, after that rookie, either take this extra money to stay here or you take your ass elsewhere, bro.
Right.
You got the option. You feel me? And granted, he's in Portland. I would have bet hit it, boy. Crazy.
Hey,
Bro, if you really want to get some money, bro, go to Texas, go to Georgia, go to Florida.
Yeah, it's all Dame's fault at the end of the day because when that contract was up, he could have chose the championship route and go find somebody that got the roster to compete and go lead. But nah, he knew that franchise was in poverty. He knew there was nothing there that was going to bring him over the top, and he chose to sign that Supermax because he went after the bag.
So question, like it's off topic. Who blew the bag, bro? Like who blew it? Did Dame blow it, or did Nike blow it? Like how can you
Well,
be
Nike was supposed to sign Dame,
an Adidas athlete?
well, Adidas headquarters are in Portland too.
No, I
So
out Adidas.
no. I feel you. I feel you. But I mean, in
I don't really think anybody.
I don't think anybody did in that case. When you look at what
there's
was
only a couple,
because
only a couple guys to me whose shoes really sell anyway. You
the
know
only
what I'm
person I can say Nike missed out on is probably Steph.
yeah,
saying? Yeah, ooh, that's a big one.
yeah, that's
You
a
know
big
what I'm
loss.
saying? That he's one of those guys. Like he's not saying solely, but he's carrying Under Armour. You know what I'm saying? As far as
Bruh,
endorsement.
when I used to work at a shoe store, bro, these just came through and sold out Curry's, bro.
Every day.
Yeah,
Restock them, they back at it.
bro. I ain't even
Sale gone.
I done that Boston Curry's like 2-3 years ago, bro.
Bro, listen, no, when bro,
Bro, yeah, bro, they was on low
They
top.
mad comfy.
they are.
Bro, I'm like, all right, let me
Bro,
be
listen.
rocking the SCs, man.
When they first dropped, bro, no bullshit. I mean, shit, we could break the fourth wall. Me and Jeff were working at the same place at the time, bro, and like no bullshit, they might have lasted 2 days, maybe.
On the guys.
And I'm talking from a 7 to a 14, all gone. Like it was crazy, bro. Like that was a time. But if it's somebody else, I can say the Nike blew the bag on was letting James Harden go.
I was gonna say,
Like they had
Derrick Rose early.
Because they already had James, but they didn't want to give him that signature, and James was demanding for the signature.
I think Derrick Rose early too. I feel like his early career.
Yeah.
When he won that MVP, could you imagine he was with Nike and not Adidas, nigga? I mean,
but to be fair, he was moving Adidas units when he was in bro, they were selling crazy.
I'm saying Nike blew it back.
Oh yeah. I mean, but at the same time, no.
But he was never with Nike.
Yeah, he never was.
Nike had Steph.
Oh, Steph Curry was with Nike.
Yeah, when he first started,
Nike.
Started out with he had hyper dunks. He was one of the ones that premier hyper dunks.
That's the thing. They didn't give him and Harden.
So I thought y'all were just talking about athletes that these companies were competing for, and one guy over the other.
I'm talking about that as well, though.
Yeah, that as well. But
for sure.
They already had those guys signed,
right?
And they didn't give them the signature.
And Nard, make it so bad.
And then boys went somewhere else.
Let me tell you how bad they blew the bag with Steph. bro, they had a meeting with him. This is like at his sneaker free agency to kind of to retain him. They called him Rudy Gay or Paul George in their presentation. I can't remember which one.
Hey, I'm walking out, dog. Where my briefcase?
Bro, they called him Rudy Gay or Paul George in the presentation, bro. Oh my gosh,
They accidentally called him the wrong name.
Yes, bro. During his presentation, they it was Rudy Gay or Paul George. I can't remember. I want to say it was PG because I think that was when PG got
PG
his
was going
sick.
crazy. I could accept PG, even though you still got my name wrong.
DJ
But calling me Rudy Gay is offensive.
Under Armour knew something when they signed his ass, so it had to be some sort of competition. They ain't just signed out the sky.
Hey,
You know what? I think
Larry made a good point.
I remember at one time Under Armour was the one that was really popular when it came to like the long sleeves under the football jerseys.
Oh, bro. Bro, listen, Cam Newton brought that company.
So you got remember when they had the hot gear, the cold gear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now everybody's making it though, you feel me? And people are so brand particular that, you know, like instead of buying Under Armours, they were buying Nike or Adidas or whatnot, bro. Yeah, so I think people really have that.
Nike's first joint that really put them on the map with Under Armour as far as the dry fit was that Nike Pro Combat joints in like 2000.
Exactly. When the Pro Combat versus that first run of Under Armour was a battle for the ages, boy. Oh my god!
But I got to think about Nike was the athletes, bro. They had the people. You know what I'm saying? And when you have you know what I'm saying, Patrick Willis and these other dudes, because back in the day, you know what I'm saying, wasn't the guys we got now, but these other dudes, and they're the ones in the commercials. They running through the snow. They breathing out, and it's like you want to wear what they wear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like.
I mean, bro, and these other competitors, bro, they just be missing the bag all over the place, bro.
Oh, bro.
I think either Earl said it or we was in the group me or something, bro. But we're just talking about when Coco Gauff won the U.S. Open. Like, nigga, as soon as she won that U.S. Open, bro, that was Nike. Nike would have had a commercial, bro, already. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all saw the video when she's at the U.S.
Like 8 years ago. And Kawhi, well, man, he's a different type of person. He may not be with all that. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's another guy that we don't see too much from as far as promotion and things of that nature. Puma has some players, but I don't see too many LaMelo Ball commercials. And I think it's like that player has to sort of warrant the type of investment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the guys we're talking about at the time when they were getting these commercials, things like that, they were dogs. You know what I'm saying? Doing it, and that's kind of what elevates you. You got to remember, in order to get that commercial immediately after winning, LeBron didn't have that till what, a couple years ago? You know what I'm saying? Where immediately, as soon as the game over, they got the commercial ready. Like, you have to warrant that in a way because it costs so much money, and then it has to have a 60% chance that it may not happen, but you got to bring at least 40% that it's going to happen. And a lot of players, it's 80-20, 90-10. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can see why certain companies don't put as much money behind them, because the only way it's coming back is really through winning, because that's how everybody knows you. That's why if Steph hits a lot of jumpers, you know what I'm saying? But if those jumpers didn't coincide with championships and all that, I don't think he'd be who he is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like winning has as much to do with it as everything.
Facts. I mean, and he appealed to the kids too, which is why Nike hasn't dropped Ja Morant, bro.
Facts.
Nike already, bro. Kids love Ja Morant.
Absolutely.
Love him.
He's so into culture as well. That's why Nike ain't dropping, bro.
Yeah. And it's sad, but if we're being honest, that whole ordeal only made him more famous.
Hey, look, talk about it. Talk about it. You ain't lying.
He became just a popular meme with all the little gun on his waist. So those memes were going viral, and people were just finding out about him.
It was Ja Morant would do this right now.
Or bro, that'll be you go to that comment section. He's there with a crop, a meme of him holding a gun. Like, they was calling that boy Gilbert in the locker room. Like, man, he was viral, bro.
The meme to that above the rim picture with
that's the one.
Bruh. But yeah, man, far as the original,
he was in the strip club with his shirt off though. Like, nigga, why is you naked in the strip club? With a pistol, bro, and fucking pistol.
But yeah, man. But far as the original topic, man, Dame obviously is going to be in his way to Milwaukee. This should solidify Milwaukee. I would say right now is the top seed in the East.
Did we get to the basketball aspect of it, how it's going to work, or we're just getting into that now?
No, because we got our NBA preview in a couple weeks, so we'll get to it. Just because we got so much to talk about in the NFL. But yeah, I'm about to say since you brought it up, what's up?
Everybody doesn't have to divulge, but how do you think it's going to work? What do you like about it? Anybody else does want to say something.
I've never seen Dame in this role, so I just don't know how he's going to fit with this role.
Who's the offense running through?
That's my thing. Like, I don't know.
If you were to guess right now, based upon the two players and how the team is built with the rest of the guys that they do have, who's it running through?
I would say Giannis because this team has already been built around Giannis. So it's just like it's already tailor made to fit him. With you got a shooting big to fit him, you got a shooting forward and a shooting counterpiece in Middleton to fit him. You put him shooting around him to fit him. Bobby Portis, a guy with a deadly mid range. You got all the pieces to spread out the floor to fit Giannis. All these pieces were always to fit Giannis. So it's like, do we change the office? But also, there's a new coach coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of questions around this team. Who's the new guy over there now? It's
Adrian Griffin,
buddy from Toronto, right?
Wait, Adrian Griffin, yeah.
It's Griffin. Where's the guy from Toronto went? He went to Philly?
Nick Nurse went to Philly, yeah.
It's Philly, okay.
Nick Nurse went to Philly, and then
Griffin
Vogel went
Vogel's at Phoenix.
Phoenix. Yeah.
So I have no idea who this Griffin guy. This is his first. Yeah, he's at Phoenix.
Oh.
And Monty's at Detroit.
Yep.
I like that.
So yeah, I like it. I just don't know this Griffin guy, so I don't even know what system this guy's going to be running and how. If he's running the 4 out, 5 out, a pistol. I don't know. Like, I don't know what he's going to be running yet. So it's like it's a brand new. We just going to have to find out.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of questions. How's Dame going? Is Dame going to be option one? Is Dame going to be? We know the one thing we know for sure is that Milwaukee now has a certified closer.
Facts.
That's the only thing that's a guarantee that we know. That's been solved. Yeah. Last 2 minutes, the ball's in Dame's hand, and he's dictating how the offense is being ran.
We'll have to see.
Yeah. That's the only thing we know for sure.
If I could chime in real quick, if nobody else had nothing to say on it. I will say this. As far as how Dame would look to me, I'm gonna look at it a little bit of on the hey, appreciate you for that, Nelson, for sure. Terry Stotts is part of the coaching staff, so that does help out.
Bring some veterans. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he brought him to the West Conference Finals.
It's a big thing when you go into a new team, especially when it's not the team that you prefer. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So but coaches you didn't even want fired. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly what the hell he did.
But real quick, just from what I saw when Dame had something of this ilk, he played pretty well with LaMarcus Aldridge when he was in his prime. So I can't necessarily say that I haven't seen him play with any
games though.
No. I understand that. I'm just talking from a aspect of having somebody else that's a true number one that the ball could go through to in the post. Yeah, they are absolutely two different because Giannis does kind of run that big point forward position as far as when they
where he brings the ball down, he controls the offense a little.
It is
in transition and setting everything up on his own. Aldridge, you got to defer and then get the back up, get the ball back, post up, and then get your offense initiated.
Lot of ball screens and stuff like that.
I'm with you. He can get cooking on his own.
Yeah. So. And the only reason I'm bringing the thing up is just on the touches aspect. The amount of times that, you know what I'm saying, Dame will have to touch the ball. That may be something he has to get acclimated with, but he's played with a pretty loaded roster in his career, in his first few years of his career, just till they aged out. Back in the Batum and Aldridge and all them boys, like when they were all there. So, I mean, he's done it, but he also wasn't an MVP caliber player at that time. So how do you do this in your prime? I'm with you. I think that it is going to be something for us to see. So that's pretty much it. But yeah, man. Again, our NBA preview shows, y'all know how we do it every year. And also, I want to shout out to the guys that will show your work. Their NBA preview shows will be coming up over the next couple of weeks as well. So they for sure will be getting into. I know that they do on the East Coast and West Coast over the next few weeks. So I want to shout out to the guys. I seen B-Dot in the building. Appreciate you following through, B-Dot. My guy AJ in the building. Nelson, Larry. You know, and we got others coming in from Facebook as well. We're also streaming live on Facebook. So shout out to the audience over there. And shit, man, we here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So let's
Facebook.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get into it, man. I got a question for the crew. We talked about it, Jeff. I don't think that you were here last week, but
Nah.
I know that we did talk about it in general. I'm gonna put it on the board. Was week 4 a letdown to y'all, man? We were
Absolutely.
very hyped for this weekend.
Not for me.
I mean, yeah, we
Man,
know for you.
I'm talking about from a fan of the game type of standpoint, not
No,
your personal
bro.
team. If I'm
We
going off
had
my
some
personal
great
team,
fucking
Miami did,
games.
yeah, like, you know,
We did,
bro, we
okay.
had the most stacked schedule I've seen in a
Florida
while.
State. Clemson, Florida State, overtime. Ohio State, Notre Dame, last play of the game. Oregon and Colorado, what was an ass whooping. We didn't expect it to go that way. You know
Who
what I'm
didn't?
saying? UCLA,
Who didn't?
Utah was a 7-point game.
We'll get into it.
UCLA, Utah was a 7-point game. Alabama, Ole Miss was close, even down to the second half, even though Alabama won by 14.
That game was terrible, bro. I was watching that game.
No,
it was ugly, but Bama games
from a standpoint of anybody could win. It wasn't a blowout. You know
True.
what I'm saying? Either way, it wasn't what we thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? As far as I think, the really only letdown to me was Oregon and Colorado. I mean,
bro, listen, bro, that Bama game was terrible.
But see,
can we state the obvious? Bama's no longer fun to watch.
That hurts my
Let's
soul.
state the obvious, bro. Let's get it out there, bro.
That's hurt.
I mean,
Bama's no longer fun to watch.
No, I'm not saying that. Don't say, Jeff. When you say stuff like that, that's like putting the hammer down on the pause. That's like you stamping it in stone, bro. They're not fun to watch right now. That's what I'm saying.
Larry. You petty, Larry.
They're not fun to watch right now.
They was fun to watch last year.
You know what it is, bro? We're so used.
Were they fun to watch last year?
Huh?
Were they fun to watch last year? Hell no. That's the answer. If you got to think that hard, guess what the answer is? You can't remember one game.
Here's what we're used to. We're used to them having the household name skill players now. Before, certain people might have not thought Alabama was fun to watch in 2009, 2010, even though they're winning, because they wasn't. I mean, you had Julio out there, but it was ground and pound and defense. These last,
they ain't got neither now.
Right, that's my point. They don't have the skill players that we're used to yet because they're so young. All of the guys who were hymns, for some reason, they haven't developed as early on as we've seen from them.
No, they're not dominating recruiting anymore.
NIL.
Exactly. So guess what? Bye-bye Saban. Bama's not fun to watch no more.
That's why I said there has to be some. Oh, I guess they don't even need a limit for that shit. I think the NIL not having a cap on it is what is really even shit out. Because although we think of these schools as certain schools as losing football teams, their schools still have hella fucking money. So if they were able to play players before, it may have been like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the NIL has definitely changed the game. You see it with Clemson, you see it with Alabama, and we're watching this shit firsthand. Now, at the same time, it's a little bit different reasoning, though, because it's not like Alabama's not with the NIL. They're just not, I guess, as with it as other programs. You know what I'm saying? Because other schools that have been good in the past are still good. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think, honestly, another thing, too, man. Nick Saban's 71 years old. You feel me? Like you when you see him on the sidelines, he's not as intense as he has been. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things mistakes that are made, penalties that happen, you see him react to those things. Now it's just classic. Mm-hmm. Let's get back into it.
Me hearing him say that he's giving different QBs certain playing times to get their feet in the way. Man, get the hell out of here, man.
Crazy,
we're not used
That's
to
crazy.
I'm not used to that, bro. Saban over here acting like a YMCA coach, bro, and that crap pissing me off.
It hurts.
Crazy.
It hurts, bro.
That's crazy.
But the reason is I've kind of like I guess now that you know what I'm saying, and it's so funny because you hear older people talking about it when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this coach was on this coaching tree and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. But now that you start to get older, you start to realize that shit, right? And it's just like I think I'm not as mad because I really like watching Kirby Smart's team because he's just like a younger Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? He comes from that tree. The team plays the same way that they did early on, and it kind of gives you that same feel. You know what I'm saying? So when you're a guy like me who really, I have, you know what I'm saying, obviously my aim, but I like defensive college football. That's the way I like to see it. That's the way I like to play. You know what I'm saying? Certain guys might like watching a Mike Leach or rest in peace, but what's his name? Lincoln Riley. You know what I'm saying? Those guys, they might
Not on your
watch
life,
that
Larry.
style of football.
Not on your life.
Huh?
No, what Larry said. Larry, not on your life, pal.
Wow.
Not on your
From
life.
who, DJ Larry? From who?
Not
From
on
who,
your
DJ Larry?
life.
Nah, bro. They still getting all the 5-star guys coming in, bro. They still dominating the
Not on
Central.
your life.
But
Nah,
it's
he
just
a
like
Florida
certain
fan, so
people
he
like
think
to
that
watch
little
certain
game
Oh,
style
nah,
of
so he
means
football,
just
so
hating
that's why
by loyalty.
I'm not too mad at what's going on with Alabama because it's not like there's not another team out there, you know what I'm saying, doing that shit. But it does hurt to watch a giant fall, and we're watching it firsthand. I'm not saying right now.
stumble.
Like,
Let's not say fall. Stumble.
Here's my
A
question.
giant fell in Clemson.
Yes, Clemson's
No, yeah,
done.
Clemson's done.
That's what I say. A giant fell in Clemson.
Now, see, the difference is though, Clemson hasn't had the run that Alabama has. They got
exactly.
No, they haven't. They haven't.
They're still a relatively. They're not a one-hit wonder, but they had a short career.
All right. Well, let me real quick.
All right,
let me put
Nard on the hot seat, bro.
Okay. All right. And
is Bama returning back to stardom, or are they done? Pick a side.
They're coming back.
I'm with Nard. They just want to.
Hey, listen. Here's when though. This year, bro. They're gonna get it
They're
together.
back.
They're only down there. Listen, stamp this now. Alabama's making the playoff. They're not losing another game this season.
Ooh. Alabama's finishing as a top 4 seed.
Top 4. It doesn't.
Wait. Hold on. Real quick.
Their schedule, it doesn't make it hard. They still control their own fate.
Hold on. Now let me help you out before you get a little too far. They already lost one game. You're telling me that they're going to beat Georgia
and had
in the
a
SEC
very
championship.
ugly win. Very ugly win.
No. He asked me, are they going to return to start? To me, if this Alabama team makes the play, I'm not saying they're going to win it this year.
No, I'm saying to make the playoffs, they got to beat Georgia in the SEC championship.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Because two losses. Yeah, I would say 2 losses ain't going to get them in. So you're predicting Alabama. You're putting it there right now to Alabama.
It's a very talented quarterback at Jalen Milroe. He just hasn't found a way to put it
in. That man's terrible.
Me, it reminds me of a young when Jalen Hurts was first there. Nobody liked how it looked. It looked like all he wanted to do was run, and then he started to develop, and you truly saw who he was because he only played 1 year at Oklahoma. So it's not like Lincoln Riley just turned him into that in 3 or 4 months. No, he had to come there with that, and he polished it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, while we here real quick, let me
I'm not an Alabama fan. I just like their style of football, so that's why.
All right.
So while we here real quick, hold on, y'all. While we were let's just kind of stay on track where we've been at real quick, so we won't run too far over time. Let me get through week 4's top 25 scores real quick, and then we'll get into week 5 real quick. All right, so of course I'm working my way up from the 25th. Florida ended up defeating Charlotte 22-7. Tennessee defeated Tennessee defeated UTSA 45-14. Miami defeated Temple 41-7. Duke defeated UConn 41-7.
Hold on, I gotta finish this. I gotta ask Jeff. Jeff asked me a question. Jeff, let me ask you a question. All right. Hold on. Let me the rest of Alabama schedule, and you tell me where you think they would lose. All right.
Hold that thought real quick. Hold on real quick. Let me just get through the top 25. We going right to you. We're gonna close right to you. Just give me 2 seconds. North Carolina beat Pitt 41-24. Oklahoma beat Cincinnati 20-16. Washington State beat Oregon State 38-35. That was a 21-14 matchup. Alabama beat Ole Miss in a 13-15 matchup, 24-10. LSU beat Arkansas 34-21 to 31 in a nail biter. Utah beat UCLA 14-7. Oregon beat Colorado, as we said, 42-6. Washington routed Cal 59-32. Penn State beat Iowa 31-0.
State looks
God
good.
damn. Yeah, they do. Ohio State beat Notre Dame in a nail biter that came down to the last play, 17-14. USC routed Arizona State. Started off slow, but they ended up beating them 42-28. Florida State and OT beat Clemson 31-24, putting a nail in Clemson season. Texas beat Baylor 38-6. Michigan beat Rutgers 31-7. That completes what's his name? Jim Harbaugh's suspension. Yeah. And then Georgia beat UAB 49-21. Nar, go ahead with the schedule of Bama real quick.
All right, Jeff. Now tell me where you got them losing, all right?
Mm-hmm.
The next game, they at Mississippi State. Win or loss?
Hey, that can be a close one.
Win or loss?
I give a close one to Alabama.
All right. Then they go into College Station. They got Texas A&M.
Nah, A&M don't look good. I give it to Bama.
They home against Arkansas.
Bama again.
They home against Tennessee.
I don't know what version of Tennessee I'm gonna get. Tennessee has looked like frauds.
I think they already lost twice.
Now the Florida games are only lost.
Yeah, Florida's the only loss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that shit was bad. That's not.
Yeah, no facts. I get that one to Bama too.
Then they're home against LSU. Now here's my thing with that one. LSU already lost to Florida State. They just came off an Arkansas win that they won by 3 points, skimming their fucking team.
Yeah.
Shit. Bama just came off of beating USF 14-7.
And was down to the wire. They were struggling in that first half.
Hey, look, y'all make an argument. Make a pick.
Hey, look, I just want to. Right now, I'm more comfortable with how LSU is playing.
Playoff, bro. They're not getting.
I'm more comfortable. Yeah, I'm more comfortable with how LSU.
Your question: who's going to win the game?
Who's going to win what game? The LSU game?
Yeah.
Overtime, Bama.
All right. Then they're at Kentucky.
Should be.
That's going to be the upset. Give me Kentucky.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's been a long day for him. He just lost Dame Lillard. I understand.
I'm telling you, bro. The quarterback play is so bad, bro.
All right. Then they got Chattanooga and they're at Auburn.
Chattanooga's going to be one of those run-up games. That's like 75-3.
And then they're at Auburn.
I haven't watched much of Auburn this year, so I can't even call Auburn.
You ain't missing
Auburn just lost this week to Texas A&M, I think. Let me check.
Yeah, A&M wasn't looking good. What'd you say, Mike?
They got spanked by A&M.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, they got
27
blowout. You said what score?
27-10.
Sheesh.
2 touchdowns in the field goal.
I'm gonna say this here: if that quarterback situation is how it is looking right now, if their quarterbacks continue to look like they're looking now, they have no chance against that LSU front.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
QB plays terrible.
What makes them that?
I feel like there's a lot of good tune-up games that they have prior to that game where, because I really think Jalen Miller was talented, bro. He has a super strong arm, bro. He's an amazing runner. He
can't make a read.
Bro, that's what I was about to say, bro.
He cannot, bro. I'm watching the game, bro. He is missing open players after open. He cannot make a read, bro.
It's like, if it's not his first read, he's taking off.
Bro, it literally.
I feel like that's something, bro, to me, that can be learned. You feel me?
Absolutely. It can be fixed.
So that's why I say I'm looking up. You know what I'm saying? Because that corner they have out there, I think his name's Terry Arnold, bro. He's like that. He got I forgot what game that was. Who the fuck did they lose to?
LSU.
No, they didn't play.
Texas.
Texas, that's what it was. He got burnt one time in that game, and he had a couple pass interference calls. But other than that, he's pretty solid. Made solid tackles, came up in the run game. You know what I'm saying? So he's like that DB. You know what I'm saying? That they usually always have out there. And on the other side, you still have Kool-Aid McKinstry, who's a lockdown corner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's live.
Huh?
I said, yeah, he's live.
Defensively, they're still there. It's just they don't have the receivers that we've seen in years past, bro. We've seen them put 3 guys, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL off the same receiving core. One of them won a fucking Heisman. They have nothing like that. At the same time, having Derrick Henry in the backfield, they have nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's why they look how they look. And at the same time, bro, they're also starting a damn true freshman at left tackle. And he was getting punished in that Texas game. Not saying he's not good, you know what I'm saying? But that's something that we've never seen from a Nick Saban team. And we know Alabama's offense really in the trenches on both sides.
Both sides, they usually dominate.
So dominant, you know what I'm saying? It's just like they're not having it this year from the offensive line on top of not having, you know what I'm saying, those skilled players yet. But I feel like there's still, you know what I'm saying, time to get it together. Do I think they're a national championship team this year? Absolutely not. But I do think that they're still a team that teams don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sleep on them. That's all I can.
That's my thing. So
Absolutely
when's the last time we said that about Alabama?
No, never.
That you're not even considering them a national.
Yeah, 100%. It's weird.
Very telling.
Territory. But we got for week 5, bro.
Yeah, but I say week 5, we up. So we just gonna do, of course, like we do the top 25 matchups. But before we do that, everybody's been talking about it. Fuck it. Let's give our thoughts too. What do y'all think about the Colorado versus Oregon game? I mean, we've heard just ad nauseum everything but football. We've heard.
Listen, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100% games with you. Anybody who watches football knows for a fact the same reason we talk about Alabama being dominant for those years is the reason Colorado lost this game. They got punished in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Usually, when you see Oregon in those college football playoff games, why did they lose? Because they're going against a team whose offensive line and defensive line is just much bigger, much stronger than theirs, and they can't block them or they can't get past their offensive line. And that's exactly what they had success doing against Colorado. Colorado is not. I said in the last episode, we made them the regular season national championship by how much coverage they were getting. But when you look at their team, their skilled players are amazing, and they do have some guys in the trenches who can make plays, but they're not dominant there. And that's where football is won at any level of the game. If your quarterback has no time to throw, I don't give a fuck how good your receivers are. They only do so much. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We've seen it too many times.
And if you don't get any pressure, the best corner in the world can only cover a receiver for but so long. You know what I'm saying? So the game is won there, and Colorado's not there yet. You know what I'm saying? So once we get through another recruiting cycle and the guys that he has continue to develop, because I feel like it's not a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're like, oh shit, Prop really doesn't know what he's doing. Nah, you've seen plenty of coaches get blown out when you just don't have those guys that the other team has. No matter how good you see, and losing a guy like Travis Hunter who is so dominant, I don't think they win the game at all. But I feel like the game is much more competitive because now you can take away saying their best receiver. And then that cornerback they had, number 6, or I think his number was 6, who they said was a transfer from Alabama. He was locking down Xavier Weaver. So now he has to go over to Travis Hunter. And Weaver is on the second guy. Now Jimmy Horn is on the third guy. And now it starts to work a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you don't have that in the trenches, you lose Travis Hunter. What did you expect that? You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Anybody who thought that not that it was going to be a blowout, but if you thought Colorado was going to go in there and just still whoop their asses, Prime was on the sideline, you tripping.
Yeah, for sure. This weekend in because we're gonna talk about what the Dolphins did too, but this weekend in general, just kind of it's one of them weekends that we have it every year where the casuals tell on themselves every time, bro. You know what I'm saying? People said everything in the world except for the football reasons.
I know we're gonna get into it, bro. But I look like a casual because I would have told anybody niggas scoring 70 in the NFL is impossible.
No. I'm talking about as far when we were all talking about the game. When we were talking about the game, we were talking about it from a perspective of, like you said, we were talking about the fact that they getting beat in the trenches, the fact that they can't really get no rhythm and stuff like that. This just wasn't the weekend for that. If you was on social media and stuff like that, that's why people come here. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you've been watching Colorado play, you would have already knew this. If you were actually watching as a football head and not just as a casual, just watching the watch, you would have noticed that those weaknesses been there since week one.
Even though they how did TCU get punished in the national championship? The trenches. So their trenches weren't that good. So I mean, now it's down to the skill players, and it looked like Colorado had better skill players.
You seen when they played Colorado State that their D line couldn't get to the quarterback, and their O line had had Shador running out the pocket.
Bro,
so it's like we knew that
that defensive end was going crazy for Colorado State.
That's what I'm saying. Like they had that man, they put that man on the draft board alone just with that game. They elevated him, that tight end, and that receiver. They elevated 3 guys off Colorado State on everybody's draft board of that game.
Facts.
Yeah, they did.
Facts.
They really did.
The receiver had like 15 catches.
You feel me?
Like all of them on third down.
All of them on the crosser.
Yeah. On the cross route. Everything cross route.
They couldn't stop that shit.
I think it was alluding more to Colorado's presence on social media and shit like that, which I think is cool, bro. Like I said before, I think this is great. You know what I'm saying, for the sport of college football, as long as you continue to win. Like, to me, it doesn't matter if you're losing, but if Prime continues to coach and run his program exactly how he's doing it, and they're continuing to win games and they start to get better at certain positions we was talking about, I love that flashy shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody else is doing that shit, bro. That shit is it is unheard of. It gives us room to really be us when one of us gets on. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be in a different sport, maybe it's a baseball manager, you know what I'm saying, or a college basketball coach, whoever it is, if they truly feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can be them and whatever they are, you know what I'm saying, comes out throughout the course of how they do their thing. I think that's what, you know what I'm saying, matters the most. So I think it was motivating for his team, though. You know what I'm saying?
Dion had the sense of the weekend, bro. He's like, hey, if you're gonna give me now.
You feel
this is the worst I'm gonna be.
You feel me?
Hey, look, hey, and I respect it.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Hey, I love it. And he said that with his chest. He said, this is the worst I'm gonna be. If you're gonna give me now.
I said, I wholeheartedly agree.
Yep. Yeah,
absolutely.
This is, and he took the loss like a man. He took the loss like not even like a man. He took it like a competitor.
He gave him their credit. He gave them their kudos. He's like, hey man, the coaches, they did their job. They got them boys right. They had the game plan. Them boys executed. They played well. But hey, get me now.
Get me now. Look, we coming. We still coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. And I loved it, bro. Just for me personally, I did, of course. I'm not gonna say I've been rooting against him because not by any stretch of the means. I really want him to succeed, but just as a person that kind of, I mean, real talk, like, I'm gonna talk how it is, bro. I watched Pac-12 football. It's no secret, bro. I knew that Oregon was like that last year and the year prior, and like I seen how they performed in moments like that, and I seen where their strengths were. Like Bo Nix, quiet as it's kept, was one of the most protected pocket passers last year, and
that boy's still terrible.
I mean, yes, but of course, but as far as his
that's what I was gonna ask y'all.
What? Well, no, I've seen this line from the offensive side of the ball do the same thing. Now they folded against Utah, so you know, so I still think the Utah is still the strongest team in the Pac-12. But to be real about it, Washington is making noise up there. But
Washington look good.
Washington looks really good. But to kind of get back to the point, but to get back to the original point, this is how Oregon has won all of their games that they have over the last few years since the ejection. Yeah, since the ejection of Mario Cristobal, and since Dan Lanning's been there. I mean, that's just what his bread and butter has been, is winning the game at the line, whether it's offensively or defensively. So this shocked me now.
Pause.
I don't know, where did Dan Lanning come from? Oh, really? Okay. Oh yeah, he was a D coordinator, wasn't he? Yeah, he was a D coordinator. Yeah. For the first national championship, or the I think the first. Yeah, he departed after the first because he wasn't there last year, and Mario Cristobal just got there. Yeah. So it was the first one, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just think that the way that that they played, that's where he prides himself. And look, he's in the prime position to go get players like that. You right next to, you know what I'm saying, the Polynesian area, you can recruit well from the Utahs, California, and that whole West Coast. You can recruit there and build your team like that. I mean, but Oregon always been like that. So nothing shocked me there. And I didn't learn anything from Colorado either because they were a wounded dog going into the fight. And, you know, it is what it is, bro. But, you know, coming up next, they have USC. I think
Poor
that they're
guys.
going to fight a little bit better against USC
Yeah,
because
they're gonna get
USC
mopped
also
again.
has well, the only difference I'll say USC has the same, not to the extremes, but they have issues in the trenches as well. Their
now
offensive
they're playing a
defensive
better
line
quarterback.
ain't really great. If you look at the way they played, I mean, yes, a better quarterback, but if you look at the way that USC played against Arizona State last year or last week, Arizona State shouldn't have been in that game that close with them. Their lines have been suspect for the last 2 years. That's why they you know what I'm saying, lost 3-4 games last year. And you know, they undefeated today, but I don't think the Colorado's going to lose as bad to USC. I just don't see that.
Hey,
But-
so like you said, as far as going to field, so after seeing from Oregon, and just before we end week 4, all right, who are your top 4 teams as of right now at the end of week 4 after we saw?
In the whole thing or in the
whole
Pac-12? Georgia, Michigan, Penn State. I think they played really good, dominant ball all year. And Florida State has played down in the competition twice to me. In my opinion, no knock to them, but
see, because right now there's some really good football being played. Everybody's top 4 is gonna be different right now.
Right. I'm gonna stick with Georgia, Michigan, Penn State, and you know what? Washington. Washington probably looks like the 4th best team in the nation to me right now. Go ahead, Mike.
Mike, who your top 4 right now?
Georgia, that shit gonna be unanimous all year because they play a FCS fucking schedule. I'm gonna go Penn State too. Penn State really has been looking good. Speaking of, my little cousin said he got his welcome to college moment week 1 against Penn State.
Nah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go Big Blue, Michigan. At 4, I don't even know who's in the top. I don't even know who the top 5 squads are in the country, bro. To be honest, so shit, I'm gonna say Florida.
Top 5 right now is Georgia, Michigan,
Texas, Ohio State, and Florida State.
Texas has looked good. Texas has looked good. Yeah, they're 5.
I know. He asked me to name.
It's Georgia, Michigan, Texas, Ohio State, Florida State, and Penn State 6.
I don't like that.
Georgia, Penn State, Florida State, Michigan.
That's not a bad 5. That's not a bad 4 at all.
Yeah. Oh shit, Jeff.
Yeah, I like the same 4. Just take out Florida State and give me Ohio State.
All right.
What about you, Nart?
Georgia, Texas, Florida State, and Washington.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to put Florida State in mind, but it's just those 2 games.
So after week 4, I feel like once we get to week, October 11th, and we beat their ass, all conversations will change.
November 11th.
November 11th. Excuse me. I'm so excited. I want that bitch to be next month.
I mean, it's just. Go ahead, Mike.
Am I talking crazy when I say I think Clemson wins out?
Clemson
they should.
I gotta look at the rest of their schedule. But
no, they still got to play Notre Dame. Hell no.
Clemson beat who?
They probably win out for the rest of the year.
You think they beat
Clemson?
Notre Dame?
Hell no.
They can be. They can.
No, they can. They absolutely can.
I mean, they should have won last week, but you know,
they should.
They had this They grabbed this kicker from his
Because they got
from his
play.
couch
That's not gonna
and threw him
happen.
in the game.
We
I
played
mean,
them the week after we
they
played
kick-
y'all.
They kicked that field. They kicked that field goal. We still got a minute 26 seconds left.
Oh, we might, hey, bro. We might go to the CFP this year. We gonna have a resume, bro. We gonna beat Florida State and Clemson and Texas A&M.
Clemson ain't nothing to build a resume on this year.
You're crazy. They still, bro. They
They have potentially 2 more losses coming.
Yes, okay, but what I'm saying is Clemson is still not fucking Houston. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not saying. Well, hold on. Houston's in the Big 12. Hold on. They're a Power 5 now.
They're not FAU.
Okay, cool. All right, now I'm with you.
I'm just saying.
They still in the Big 12.
We beat Clemson, Florida State, Texas A&M in the same year. We're going to the playoff. Fuck all that.
That's a quality win.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
bro.
it is. Yeah,
Although
I mean, it's like being South Carolina.
I didn't know our schedule
they're
was like that, bro. We got an opportunity. They better not fuck this up. Henry Perry better run that motherfucking ball like.
Hey, I see you doing you know, champ, man. I appreciate you, my boy. I saw it.
That was first down, nigga.
I saw it.
My guy. That was first down.
I saw it.
Hey, man.
Hey, I love this for Miami, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all start the game.
Bro. Me too, bro.
Hey, listen, the Big 3 is in the top 25.
We like 2 different reasons. I like it because, you like it because, of course, it's your team. They look good or whatever.
Mike wants to pick us up so we can have a harder fall. He green.
But that's the same, bro. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Why
he's
do I want
green.
y'all to lose, bro?
Start the season off.
Why do I want y'all to lose? I want y'all to be undefeated going into this game. So we're undefeated. Do you remember when it was ESPN's first mega cast? You know what I'm saying? The first time they had the game on like 4 or 5 different channels.
Oh, yeah.
Our quarterback was number 3. What was his name, bro?
It was like 2-3 years ago.
No,
it was
bro, I'm talking 07.
Oh no, never mind. No, I thought you were talking about the mega cast we had a couple years ago.
Brock Berlin.
You talking about when we played Notre Dame? E?
No, we played Florida State, bro.
We played Florida State.
Florida State. It was like 7:30. It was an ESPN mega cast, bro. I'm gonna figure it out, bro. What year?
Hold on. Say it again, Mike.
Brock Berlin.
Brock Berlin, number 3, bro. It was one of those years. He was a starting quarterback, bro.
No, I was talking about the mega cast we had a couple years ago, the COVID year, where we played at Florida State and it came down to the wire.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I thought that's the year you were talking
is that
about.
when Florida State won off that little fade route?
No, that's when Miami won off that.
We won.
Miami, yeah.
Danny Langham,
Daryl
Langham.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was Cager.
Nah, it was
Lawrence Cager.
It was Lawrence Cager, bro.
Lawrence Cager went to the Jets.
Daryl Langham, bro. The Florida State game was the dude with the dreads, bro.
I thought it was Cager that made that catch over Tavares McFadden.
Nah, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Just keep going.
It probably was.
Shoot, I'm about to say while y'all loading that up, I'm gonna pull up the AP top 25 matchups and it will head to the NFL.
But
so
I like to see Miami doing good though, bro. No cap.
Yeah, shit. All 3, the Big 3 is in the top 25 right now.
That's what I was about to say, man. I like to see Florida back on the map, bro. Because the 3
bro.
of us, the Big 3 been a pile of stink for a little minute now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's still the same this year, to be honest. Just being totally honest, bro.
You think we all frauds?
I think
I'll put it to you this way.
There's one thing you never do, and that's test your boy when it comes to Miami football knowledge. Oh, you can't see it, but it's Daryl Langham.
One of them. Hey, we know what player it was. I know who it was against. Hey, listen, I'm not a fan of Miami. I'm a fan of Florida State. I can tell you who the corner is.
Sorry, the corner right, Mike?
Ooh, get used to it. Ooh.
Get used to
it.
Oh man. But
bro, you're streaming live, bro, on a damn Android. Stop, bro.
Not Android's crazy.
Embarrassing.
It's an iPhone. Come on now.
It's an 8+. But yes.
hey, he snuck that in on the lower.
All right, let's get into week 5 so we get
let's get into week 5. Yeah. So out of the top 25, we gotta acknowledge them because I feel like, man, when the smaller schools get ranked, bro, I love to see shit like this. Fresno State out of the Mountain West comes in at number 25, bro. I love to see shit like this. Bro.
I'm not acknowledging no damn state, bro.
I hear you,
so
bro.
that means currently right now, Fresno State would be in the playoff, right? Because doesn't like a group of 5 school have to go?
No.
Nobody from the Mountain West making the playoffs.
No, hell no.
No, that's if they go to a 12-team playoff, a group of 5 team has to go, and that's what they were saying.
Oh,
right
yeah.
Now,
That new rule,
yes.
Yeah. Which we ran overtime, but I want to talk to y'all next week about the 12-team playoffs because there's a rift. And there's also apparently a last heaving Hail Mary. Yeah, exactly. There's a last heaving Hail Mary to save the Pac-12, but we'll talk about that next week. Which I figured if they had a hell of a year like this, they were going to try some shit like that to save the Pac-12. Yeah, I bet. Fresno State comes in matching up in Nevada. Number 24, Kansas plays at Texas. That's an undefeated matchup, both at 4-0. Mizzou travels to Vanderbilt. Florida is traveling to Kentucky. Tennessee is hosting South Carolina. That may be a trap game for Tennessee.
Those are 2 good games for Florida too.
Mm-hmm. Ole Miss is going to be
right.
Say again.
Kentucky beat Florida the last 2 years, right?
Two out of the last 3. Yeah, I know for sure. Ole Miss is going to be traveling to LSU. That should be another loss for Ole Miss, but they're a really good team though.
That's 3. That's 3 great SEC games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really great. Oregon State is going to be playing Utah. Now that's a hell of a matchup in the Pac-12.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
Yeah, Miami's playing hosting Georgia Tech. Duke is hosting Notre Dame. Hey, that might be a great game too. That's going to be a good one. Duke is definitely playing up.
Game of the week.
Week 5 might be better than 4 on paper, low key. Washington State is traveling to UCLA. North Carolina is hosting USC. Syracuse, not USC. North Carolina is hosting Syracuse. Oklahoma is hosting Iowa State. LSU, again, we talked about it before, is playing at Ole Miss. Bama is traveling to Mississippi State. Notre Dame, we talked about it before, is traveling to Duke. Utah is traveling to Oregon State, as previously stated. Oregon is traveling to Stanford. USC is traveling to Colorado. We know about that matchup between Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders. That should be an interesting one. Washington is traveling to Arizona. That should be a quick run-up to score on them. Penn State will be traveling to Northwestern. Florida State is hosting Va Tech. It's a 3:30 game. And breaking down the current top 4, Ohio State is hosting Maryland. Texas, again, is hosting Kansas. Michigan is hosting Nebraska. And Georgia is traveling to Auburn. Ooh, that is your AP top 25. That could be a trap game for Georgia. We will see. That could be a trap game for Georgia.
Has anybody watched Georgia this year?
I have.
I watched a little bit.
I watched. What game was that?
Like for real.
Yeah, they're in the same situation as Alabama, but better. Their quarterback isn't, you know what I'm saying? Now, it's not like what was his name last year?
Stetson Bennett.
It's not like he was all world Heisman, but he was very consistent.
He was a Heisman front runner.
Huh?
He was a Heisman front runner. He made it to New York last year.
Like that.
No, go back and look at what Stetson Bennett last year.
I thought Caleb was a front runner.
He made it to New York.
He was a top 4.
Well, not front runner, finalist. Sorry, finalist.
Made it to New York. What I'm saying is like Carson Beck isn't what he was last year. But the thing about them is they have those skill players that are, you know what I'm saying, veteran guys. When you have the best tight end prospect that we might have seen
since
Gronkowski. Or Kyle
Pitts.
Gronkowski was not a highly touted.
Bro, he's way better than Kyle Pitts, bro.
I mean, let's not forget what Kyle Pitts looked like in college.
No,
I remember.
Atlanta has him looking pedestrian.
But what I'm saying is, he had. I bet if we go look at the numbers are much different. Kyle Pitts had the skill. We saw that clearly, but I guarantee the numbers are much different. You know what I'm saying? Like Brock Bowers is, and not even just that, bro. The way he blocks, you know what I'm saying, and then his size, his frame. Like I think he's, you know what I'm saying. But that's why I think Georgia is still gonna probably win the national championship this year and be the first team to win 3 in a row, is because what they have on defense as well. You know what I'm saying? The defensive line, it's just like
Bro, the thing
they're
about
just
it, bro,
like Alabama was, bro. They're rotating.
What's so impressive, bro, is they lost so much on defense the last 2 years, bro.
And they just keep reloading.
So much.
They just keep reloading.
Come on,
the
bro.
entire D line, the entire linebacker core, damn near the entire secondary is all gone.
Gone.
And to still be this dominant on defense is crazy, bro.
And a lot of these guys are freshmen and sophomores that didn't really get no PT. Like, this shit crazy, bro. But I mean, we've seen it before. It's the Alabama DNA. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's the old
Bama. That's what Bama used to do. Flush out these first rounders, put in a brand new one in.
Next up. Yeah. But yeah, it sounds like a hell of a week on paper. What's y'all game of the week after the games that I just read? What do y'all think is the game of the week? We'll go all choose one game that you're gonna pay attention to this week. Jeff, let's start with you.
Give me game of the week. Game of the week. I like that. Nah,
I like Georgia.
Mob session.
I'm just gonna start off with that.
Nah, I think that's gonna be a mob session too.
I'm gonna go Carolina.
You said Carolina, Syracuse?
Carolina, Notre Dame.
No, it's Duke, Notre Dame.
I thought you said Carolina and Notre Dame.
No, I said Carolina, Syracuse, Duke.
Oh, never mind.
Give me Texas and Kansas.
Okay.
Because the rest of the games ain't really appealing to me, dog. They ain't saying, "Ooh, this going down to the wire."
I got one. I got one in the SEC. I got one in the SEC. Give me Ole Miss LSU. I think that's gonna be a real good one.
I think that's gonna be it's gonna be a disappointing game. It's gonna be underwhelming.
Really?
You're gonna tune in and you're gonna be like, I could have not watched this.
Maybe. I mean, look, Lane Kiffin gonna be looking to get back, and LSU's looking to stay in the fight for the playoffs. So
yeah,
it could be though. It could be. It's a matchup. Regardless, whoever this game's gonna make or break each team's season, because this is gonna knock one of them out of contents for the playoffs. So it could.
100%.
What about you, Nart?
Yeah, LSU want Ole Miss for me.
For me, it's Georgia and Auburn.
Georgia, Auburn, okay.
Auburn,
LSU, Ole Miss for Mike.
They have a division loss, but they only have one loss. And the SEC still going by division. No, the SEC is not going by division.
No, they're not. It's top 2.
Yeah, so they still only have one loss in the conference. If they were able to pull off the upset, Georgia would have one loss in the conference. So it's like for them, it will be a huge win. They're at home. This is the oldest rivalry in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay. You said this is the oldest rivalry in the SEC? Georgia
oldest rivalry in the SEC, bro.
In Auburn?
Auburn, Georgia. They played more than Auburn, Alabama, believe it or not.
I did not know that.
The name of the game is literally the Deep South's oldest rivalry.
Appreciate your education.
Yes,
I did not know that. Word. Well, shoot, man, it's gonna be another exciting week. How satisfied have y'all been so far with the college football season? I mean, I know we were just raving to get football back, but
we've had
it's been solid.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's fresh, bro. You know what I'm saying? The top 4 teams. When's the last time we seen Texas and Florida State in the top 5 together? You know what I'm saying? Now, other teams we have seen Michigan and Ohio State, but just to see a couple new faces, you know what I'm saying? And then not even just be there, but be teams that look consistent, you know what I'm saying? And coming back. And then you got other teams like Notre Dame, to me, they look a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like they could have been there. And really, they may not. We didn't even speak on this. They probably shouldn't have lost that game to Ohio State. The last 2 plays, they only had 10 men on the field.
Bro,
which was crazy.
Right
there. Plays is insane, bro.
Right there where the lineman would have been.
Bro, we ran straight up that
last play.
And barely got in.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm very impressed with how the season's going so far. And we have big games. And now we're in conference play. This is where, you know what I'm saying, shit starts to get sticky, pause. So it's like, the season only gets better from here.
And I want to see Coach
Right.
Freeman succeed anyway, man.
Exactly.
I don't like
Very rarely do you see us get jobs in schools, especially
Hey,
of that nature. You know,
and listen, bro, I'm glad y'all brought that up because I want to talk about that too, man. Just again, Coach Freeman out of Notre Dame. What's the coach out of Syracuse?
Dino Babers.
You said
Dino.
who?
Dino Babers.
Dino Babers, James Franklin at Penn State, Mike Locksley at where's Mike Locksley at? Maryland. Yeah, bro. Like we got some great coaches in the FBS right now, and they're winning. Like they're not just there; they're winning as well. So
I think
well, Maryland's getting steep.
I think in Texas they coach an apology.
You said who?
Texas A&M old coach. What is his name right before Jumbo? The black guy. Not Summerall, but
Kevin Sumlin.
Kevin Summerall.
Sumlin.
Yeah.
Sumlin. They owe him an apology, bro. What he did at A&M is better than what Jumbo's doing right now.
Facts.
Hey man. Hey,
Jimbo.
He did
Jimbo.
more.
The defense kept saying, "Wait till he flush out the old roster to get his new
bro,
guys."
it's been what 4 or 5 years now.
Hey,
That's
buddy, everybody in here is now your recruit
class in the history of college football by the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
What numbers?
And it's
As
still
far as overall
disgusting
ranking of recruits.
Yeah, I think that the class that just came in this year.
Last year.
It was this one or the last
year?
It
was 2022. The class that just committed is 23. It was a class before that. 24 is about to commit.
Well, I'll tell you right now, whichever class it is, they look like food against Miami. I'll tell you that much. But shoot, man. Let's go to our let's go ahead and hit to the field. Yes, sir. To the pros. The NFL, baby. Wish I was able to play the Sunday night football.
The Miami Dolphins.
Which I think no, we're not playing it. I think Sunday night football is my favorite pro football theme. As far as like what's y'all's? You got CBS, ESPN, Fox, and then NBC. What's y'all's?
They're all different. I gotta hear them.
I feel like NBC, bro. I feel like
NBC is hard though.
NBC is mine.
I feel like it's dedicated to the Cowboys though.
I don't care. It's hard.
Put them last.
It's tough.
It is always the Cowboys.
Like, to be fair, can I be real with y'all? Can I be real?
You better say you.
Go ahead.
No, I kind of like that song, though. That shit kind of hard. The Sunday night. What's her name? What is her name?
NFL's best.
It's not the Dixie Chicks. What's her name? Damn, what's that lady name? Either way, I like both that and that. Dun 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 dun. That's the hardest theme. That shit sounds like some damn marching. That shit. When I hear it, it's like, oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
I've been waiting all day for
Sunday night. That shit hard. But yeah, I don't know. Like that's just my favorite. I think Fox got a good one too, but just keeping it a buck. Carrie Underwood, that's her name. Appreciate that, Nelson. Carrie Underwood. I knew it was one of the
Fox shit is like that too, though. I
one of the great
Fox is the most iconic one, honestly.
Yeah. I like I used to like the old Monday Night Football theme. The new one is it's all right. No, not that one, but when it used to come on with the country singer. It used to come on back in the day. That might be a little bit before some of y'all time, but with a country singer back in the day. Not y'all time. I know y'all, but you know, some of our listeners. But that being said, let's get into it. Week 3 of the NFL.
Week 3 recap.
Gonna read the scores real quick. You know what I'm saying? Opening up Thursday night football, the 49ers shellacked the Giants 30-12. Honestly, I feel like
notables only, bro. Let's save some time.
I got you. We just reading down the scores real quick, bro. Lions beat the Falcons. Chargers beat the Vikings.
Say the
Packers
scores.
beat
Say
the
the scores.
Saints.
Say the scores. I need to know if these are
Oh,
blowouts.
yeah. Lions beat the Falcons 20-6. Chargers beat the Vikings 28-4. Packers beat the Saints 18-17. The Jaguars got disappointed by the Texans. Shout out to the Texans, 37-17. The Dolphins ransacked,
The Broncos.
pillaged. I was trying to find more appropriate words I can say on this live stream. Dog walk, bamboozled, hoodwinked the Broncos 20. The Browns beat the Titans 27-3. Hey, look, man, Law and Order SVU looked pretty decent in the backfield last week. I ain't gonna hold you.
This is crazy.
The Bills.
He's tripping right now.
Yeah, I seen something say put them boys in the Pac-12.
The Bills routed the Commanders 37-3.
And I was at the game. That was
the
terrible.
match. Yeah, man.
And you
Nah, hey, bro.
Sam Howard threw 4. Bro,
download the Game Time app, Mike. I was in the 100 section for $64.
That's
I have
crazy,
that app,
bro.
Oh, then we live.
Out here giving
any app that you can get
giving free promo.
The Colts beat the Ravens 22-19. The Patriots beat the Jets 15-10. Seahawks beat the Panthers 37-27. The Chiefs routed the Bears 41-10. Cowboys, y'all lost to the Cardinals 28-16. The Steelers,
Cowboys, bro.
Huh?
I
ain't hear what you said.
Don't ask me nothing about the Cowboys, bro.
The Steelers handled business against the Raiders 23-18. The Eagles made work of the Bucks 25-11. That's a nasty score in football. And then the Rams lost to the Bengals 16-19. That game was a lot closer than
There's a whole lot of doo-doo in this chat, bro.
Hey, look, man. Sorry to hear that.
Y'all boys separate me, dog.
This fool get. Hey,
sorry
bro, they have one.
Hey, if your team,
they have a couple games, bro.
If you're not undefeated, bro, go on mute, bro. I'm gonna do this pod by myself.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna do this last segment by myself.
My dog hang with.
Go, man.
Hey, this man,
he's a Super Bowl champions.
Mike,
you know the vibe, man.
3 games, bro.
Hey, speaking of what Nelson said, how did it feel to beat Bishop Sycamore on Sunday, bro? Just keep it a buck with us, bro.
Hey, man, that was disgusting, bro.
Said, Earl,
I never thought I would witness that.
To the Broncos front office, he hoodwinked, bamboozled,
ran astray, run amok.
He told him he could do something with Russell Wilson. He knew it was a lie.
And you know what's so funny, bro, about this? He had the audacity to say that Nathaniel Hackett did the worst coaching job in history, only to lose the worst game in NFL history. You bum.
Right.
You are a bum.
And they took out the starters so they didn't break the record for points.
Then the NFL had the nerve to come at us and be like, the Dolphins was disrespectful to the game. The starters didn't play a whole fourth
the starters
quarter.
weren't even in the game.
Nigga, the Broncos is disrespectful to the game for putting that product on the field. What you mean?
They left their starters in the whole fourth quarter. Our starters was out.
What were the Dolphins supposed to do, bro? They backup running back had 4 touchdowns. What were they supposed to do? bro, they threw for 350 yards. They passed for 300 yards. They starting running back had 4 touchdowns. The backup running back had 4 touchdowns. Like, bro, what are they supposed to do?
Like, what more do you want from me, bro? You want me to grab some people out the stands and start putting them in too? Hey, you want a jersey? Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
Oh, that was a lookalike.
You said what? Oh no, that was a lookalike. That's how a fan.
I thought so.
That would have been wild disrespectful.
Y'all think the Dolphins have the fastest wide receiver core in NFL history?
Bro, is that a question?
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Do you have another question for me?
Yeah.
The Dolphins might be the fastest team in NFL history.
They are.
Like it's like, bro. And like, you know what's crazy? It'd be wild if they didn't score 40 points in other games this season. Y'all been averaging between like 38 and 40 a game this season. Like, bro, come on, bro.
Like, bro. That's crazy. Have you seen the top miles per hour for every week?
The top 6?
Every week, bro.
So far,
This week
we own the top 6
on the Dolphins.
All 6 players.
All
The top
6 players, bro.
fastest
The
speed
top
this
6
year.
fastest times this week were from 3 Dolphins players.
And the top 6 overall so far this season has all been Dolphin players.
On offense?
All Dolphin
All
players.
yes.
All NFL as far as the fastest.
No, I'm saying, but they're all offensive players.
It's split between Waddle, Hill, Mostert, and a chain. They have the top 6 speed times this season.
Bro. This shit's sad, bro.
And all 4 of those guys run a sub 4.3.
And I'm gonna be real, bro. Like it's not even about what y'all could do or couldn't do, because keep it real, y'all had 70 with 8.5 minutes left in the game. Y'all could have potentially scored 84. Y'all could have ran up 84.
Or you have to play zone the whole game. The entire game, no question. No,
you gotta play cover. You gotta be playing cover 0 with no blitz,
bro. Yeah, bro, it's over. It's over. If I see a blitz, you get pulled.
Just throw this goal.
Yeah, bro. Because if you can't get the tour, bro, hang it up.
Literally, bro.
Yeah, if you're front 4,
bro.
If you're front 4,
I seen one of the craziest.
Bro, it's over.
Yeah,
there's this one of these craziest pictures from the weekend.
Bro,
the picture literally showed nobody in the picture, and it was like, yeah. He said the craziest thing about this picture is this was a completion.
Bro.
He throws a ball and there's nobody in the passing window yet. A second later, you just see one of these guys just come flying through, catch, completion. They're running for another 30 yards. So how do you defend a zone where there's no defender?
Have y'all seen the Dolphins in person yet?
Mm-mm.
Bro, I was at the game last year, bro, when the Dolphins played the Ravens.
Oh yeah, you was.
Bro, that shit is unfair, dog. Like, bro, the ball, he just throws the ball early, bro. And these cats just run under it, dog. Like, you cannot stop, bro.
This shit like playing catch in the hood, bro.
Bro, that shit just don't make no sense, bro. How fast these dudes are, bro. And old noodle arm getting it done, bro.
I don't know if I can say that arm looked like a noodle this year. I can't say that.
No, he always had a pause. He always had a good deep ball, though, bro.
Hey, Mike, you try to go December 3rd?
December 3rd?
Dolphins up here.
December 3rd, bro. No, I'll be at the ACC championship, bro.
But that's the same day?
It's that weekend.
It's that weekend.
Yeah. Florida State don't get there because y'all lose to us November 11th.
I mean, it's not happening, so I mean.
I'm just saying, when that happens, you're going to go to the game, bro.
Tickets are already bought, bro.
No,
damn.
Once you sell them, are you going to go to the game December 3rd?
I'm not speaking on hypotheticals, bro. I'm going on facts. Like, I'll be in Charlotte, North Carolina. Sorry.
Easy, I'm going regardless.
Even if we got
you right, Jay. He said he's going regardless. He bought the tickets.
I'm dying on this year. I'm buying these tickets. I'm going.
He said he going to be in Charlotte.
Hey, we got the homie trying to join in via satellite. You want to talk about the Dolphins real quick?
He a Dolphins fan?
No.
I'm here to talk about. I'm a Giants fan. I'm here to talk about the Broncos.
Oh, you get Giants.
Wilson is riding them to hell.
What up, Daniel Jones?
First of all,
listen, I don't care about the Giants right now. I'm talking about the Denver Broncos right now. Listen, I'm not gonna talk about Daniel Jones and how he should have been franchise tagged and Joe Scoen had a gun to his head to pay him that money. That's another discussion for another day. Y'all been online for too long. Anyways, bro, the Denver Broncos, they need to move to Mexico.
Yo, put them as the first team in Mexico City.
Yeah, the Mexico City Broncos.
I put up in Canada and Toronto.
Toronto.
Like
the Toronto. Yeah, you got to change their name to like another horse, like the Toronto Stampede or some shit. Like that's crazy. Like, bro, I saw that score and I was like, hold on, is that 70-20?
Bro, with 8.5 minutes left.
Basketball will be a blowout.
Bro, I told you that's an AAU team being up like.
Hey man, I'm glad you said it. That is a Sunday morning AAU game where you came in and you just a regular team and you get matched up with the niggas 6'7" doing windmill at 7 in the morning, and that's what that score looked like at the end of the game.
3-point line.
Yeah, bro.
That's an
man, we ain't talking about this. That's exactly what it looked like.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
that
Hey,
shit
but do
was
y'all think
bad,
the
bro.
there's any future for the Broncos this season? Because they really said they're not gonna lose every game, bro.
5-12.
You know what's crazy though? To be real though, the offense is averaging like I think they said like 27 a game. The problem
That's
is
just
the defense is giving up like well now after that 70 ball it's probably gonna look really bad. But
for
they
the
gave
next
up
like 4 games.
35.
Yeah.
They gave up 35 to the Commanders who just scored I think 7
0.
points.
3.
Oh, they got shut
Oh, it
out.
was 3-3. Yeah.
Oh
Three
yeah,
points.
3 points to the
When
Bills,
I left, it was 37-0.
and then you just give up 70. So it's like, so an offense that showed the Bills show wasn't all that good. You let them get 35.
Bro.
So there's
You know
clearly something wrong with this defense. And this
You know
same
what sucks
defense
about
last year was a top 5 defense.
But you know what sucks
The
about
only
this,
thing
bro,
that
is
changed
that
was the D coordinator.
That changed a lot.
27 used to you if you averaged 27 a few years ago, you know, you was in the top of the tops. Yeah, the game ain't like that no more.
No, it's still like that now, but
You get a lot more
when
possession.
you averaging 27 a game, you're doing really good on offense, but you can't give up 35 to bad teams.
Hey, I mean, they giving up 30 to every team. Bad, good,
That's the
indifferent.
problem. So
Yeah.
that boy Vance Joseph, hey man, he's gonna get
I'm not
5
sold on
midseason.
y'all though yet, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and Pat
I'm
Surtain,
not
bro. I
sold
know
on
you
us
a
yet.
big Pat
Let me
Surtain
be
guy.
real. I'm not sold yet. This game is what's gonna prove it to me.
Who do y'all have this week?
If
Buffalo.
I get a convincing, because we always struggle against that Bills defense. If we can get a convincing
Y'all
win
on the
against
road?
this Bills team, and we're on the road,
I
if we can get it, we're
that
0.
Bills defense was stingy. Now it is the Commanders; they're a much different team than y'all.
Bruh.
Clearly, you know what I'm saying. But that defense was stingy, bro. I'm talking about.
Listen,
On the
bro.
first drive, I watched him throw 3 picks, like, and they was like getting them, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
The defense got 4 picks and 9 sacks. Crazy numbers, bro. So I think since we've always struggled against this team, this will be my ultimate test for them.
Well, be happy that y'all play them in September in Miami.
Hey, Mike, we in the same place. I'm happy
in Buffalo, yeah.
I'm happy that it's not what it was last year. Last year was in Miami, so they had to deal with the heat, but we had to deal with the freaking blizzard later on.
Because that was y'all last game of the season last year, right?
I believe second to last, I think.
Y'all played the Pats last game.
Yeah. And then no, we played the Jets the last game.
Okay.
No, yeah, and the backup beat because we beat the Jets to go to the playoff.
You said what, Nelson?
I said the Bills played somebody else their last game.
Yeah,
I think they played the Patriots or something.
We beat the Jets to go to the playoffs.
Wasn't that the Bengals game? The Bills-Bengals game?
That was second to last game. That Bengals and Bills. That was that Monday night.
That ruined everybody's fantasy.
Hey man.
But yeah, man, I'm happy that it flipped. So now we get to deal with it'll be a little chilly, but ain't nothing crazy. Now we come down here and it'll be the same thing again. It'll be a little chilly, but nothing crazy. So we get good weather both ways.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's definitely an advantage for y'all. But the Bills been clicking after that Jets game, bro. They've looked well on all four.
Now the Jets just got their number. Don't worry about it. It looked like they're clicking. They're gonna play the Jets again and they're gonna get zipped up.
No, I'm saying, but after the Jets game, they've looked like, you know what I'm saying, the Bills that we were told about in the offseason. So.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying is they always gonna look like that. But every time they play the Bills, it's always gonna look nasty because the Bills just know how to. They know Josh Allen.
Yeah,
they just have the perfect team to play him.
If you take the Dolphins out, because what we saw, obviously that will make anybody look like the best. Besides, take that one out. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit was some historical shit. With the Cowboys losing this week to the Cardinals, who do y'all feel like is the sharpest looking team right now in the NFL after 3 weeks?
It's got to be
Niners,
the Dolphins.
To me,
Dolphins and the Niners.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, I still got some questions for my defense, but I think the Niners right now have both sides fully answered.
Yeah,
that offense can give you 30 easy, and that defense can shut you out too.
And C-Mac playing like the best running back in the game right now.
That boy, hey, yeah. Dale, I'm glad Dale not here, but Dale might have been right.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
C-Mac
boy
playing like
be
the best running back in the game. But yes, I 100. And look, Brock Purdy is not looking like fool's gold. Remember, Nard, we said I just got to see it before I crown him.
I know he
So
had a bad
far,
game last game. He had a bad game, but it
yeah,
just
nah,
he
yeah,
got blessed with a couple drop picks, but he should have left with at least 2 picks last game.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. Let me while we before we get into this week's matchups, real quick, because we got a situation going on in Indianapolis where Jonathan Taylor is scheduled to be off of the PUP list, but he said he doesn't want to sign with the Colts still, and the Colts don't want to offer him a contract. Who's going to break first? In y'all's opinion?
He's going to look at the situation. Look at other running backs who've done the same thing. When you do that holdout and you don't play for that time, the game passes you by.
Yeah, you get rusty, dog. Le'Veon Bell is a prime example.
You know
he thought he could just miss a whole year and then hop in and then still be elite, and hell no, life hit him hard.
When you look at how the game has gone this season, Saquon Barkley hurt, Nick Chubb out for the season. It's playing right into the front.
Austin Eckler hurt.
You said who?
Austin Eckler hurt.
Didn't we lose 2 running backs for the season already?
We lost J.K. Dobbins and
Gus Edwards hurt. Justice Hill hurt. That whole Ravens roster hurt.
Yep.
Feel me? So it's like with that, you can't say, "Oh, well, I'm going to be the one that's that." All of them thought that. You feel me? The position.
Dude from the Lions hurt too, Montgomery.
Right?
Yeah, David Montgomery hurt. Yep.
Yeah, so it's like
a lot of injuries.
What you're looking for, bro? Because this year is putting a stamp on. You know what I'm saying? Running backs, they're gonna have the market that they have. Unless you're an Adrian Peterson type guy, you know what I'm saying? The only person I see right now, like if he continues to stay healthy in a fashion like Zeke did in order to get that contract and still plays at the level he's playing, even though he's a rookie, a kid like Bijan Robinson, and he looks like a true game changer. You know what I'm saying?
Cool fact.
That may get paid if he stays healthy. But
if they find the money for it, I'm gonna say C-Mac too. When C-Mac's up, he'll probably get
okay. If he stays healthy,
C-Mac's one that's helping the market because he's on his second contract and he's looking like the best back in the league.
Exactly, guys like that, bro. Guys like that.
That's what you need. You need those guys that's getting the second contract to pan out.
And you need to stay healthy
and not just hit a brick wall like the Todd Gurley's and the Ezekiel Elliott. And
but you know what the other side of that coin
is? This is why we don't pay y'all.
You know what the other side of that coin is too? Somebody like an Isaac Pacheco who got drafted in like the 7th round, who's producing, but he comes at a really cheap price. So it's like you're getting all you can out of him, and then when it's time to pay him.
But he's different though. They got him in a committee right now. It's him, McKinnon, and Edwards. So they're not abusing him into the ground.
Yeah.
So, but that also hurt him because it's like you're not gonna get paid big bucks because you're a committee back and you're not a workhorse.
Right.
So it's like you're damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation.
But even as much as people try to look at Zeke as a throwaway, Zeke hasn't played terribly. He just had 80 last game this past week.
He just didn't play up to the money.
Yeah. That's all it really is. That's
all it is.
He had the tutties, he just didn't have the yards to what he was getting paid. But even on the Pats, he looked decent on Sunday. Like he wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, he looked solid, but because he's playing to his contract. He's on a I think like a $6 million contract.
$6 million. Yeah, well, and all incentive. I think it's like 1.5 base. Yeah, it's 1.5 base, and it could be up to $6 million or some shit like that.
So it's like he's playing to his contract. So the expectations is matching the contract. So it's like
right.
But when I'm paying you like $12 million a year, I'm not looking for 60 yards, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I need 100 in a tutty.
Another quick question before we get into the schedule real quick. Who's currently y'all top 3 performing quarterbacks in the league right now? So far, we're 3-4 games in.
Tua Tagovailoa, and Tuna.
Oh,
Tua, Pat,
and probably Kirk Cousins.
Kurt I had the exact
Kurt
same.
Hasn't anything to lose though, bro.
Yeah,
I had
but
the exact
he's
same
selling
list.
in the moment. That's back-to-back games that Kurt had the final drive and sold it.
That's Kirk Cousins. What you expect?
What I'm telling, like he'll play well throughout the game, and then like money, hey, all the chips are on the center of the table, man.
Right.
What you got, Kurt? And he'll just.
But
fold.
I mean, Kirk, he's also not fucking up either. Like he just.
What part of giving the game away is not fucking up?
I don't think he get. Okay, all right. I mean,
Yeah, you know.
maybe let me not say he's not fucking up. He had a bad moment, but overall he's played extremely solid in some of the best.
Yes, he's played extremely well until the end of the game. That's what's killing me about Kirk.
Okay, that's fair.
So I might have to go with Loki. I might have to go with Stroud.
No, bro.
That boy's been hooping the last 2
He
weeks.
had one game, but
Right, yeah, one good game.
Nah, it's been back to back. Nah, never mind. That last game was a blowout game. He was just airing it out in the garbage time.
No, bro. Got 32 quarterbacks, bro. You talking about CJ Stroud?
Nara, what about you?
Fifth in the league in passing.
Nah. With a 1-2 record.
What about you, Nara?
It is the Texans.
Zach Wilson.
All right,
Nah, see, man.
But I'm gonna go Baker Mayfield. Not number one, no particular.
I'll probably give it a Herbert then.
You know,
my third spot.
Tua, obviously. Yeah, and Patty, get your Baker in there. Yeah, it's looking all right.
I ain't mad at Baker.
He ain't look bad.
I'm not mad at that at all, bro. He's doing what he's
How do you
supposed
look that Monday night game? I didn't watch the Monday night game, but I seen they got good stuff.
11. So there's that.
I know her ugly score.
Yeah, bro. That score sound like your starting point guard and shooting guard, bro. Number 11 and number
20. 25 to 11. Sound like a hell of a night for a prime Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying?
Sound like Austin Rivers and Kyrie and
Scoregami. I don't know if y'all heard about that too.
Scoregami.
You ever seen that? Like when they tweet about that, like it's a unique score. It's like it was like Scoregami. Like that's like it's like the first time that's ever been a 25-11 final.
Oh shit! No,
hey, what's what went like 23 for 26 or something like that?
Bro, and somehow he didn't get a perfect passer rating. Don't understand how, bro. 0 sacks, 3 incompletions, 4 tutties, 300 yards.
3 tutties.
4 tutties.
You do 3, bro.
I'm telling you, it's 4, bro. Bet it up. Don't even look. Check it up. Bet 50 bones right now.
Yeah, that's my fantasy quarterback.
Huh?
That's my fantasy quarterback.
So you betting it or not?
Who I put on the bench and whooped your ass still.
Stop it, bro. It was close. It was close.
Yeah,
put your trust
Earl too.
You put your trust in Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua like that. Stop hating.
No hate,
bro.
No hate.
My boy, him.
I'm just saying.
He sound like when I seen that name, I thought it was a Super Smash Brothers character.
Hey man, I don't know where he came from, bro, but I seen that.
the island of
Puka Nacua.
And I seen some dude from the Rams going off for like 160 yards. I was like, yeah, I need that.
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
Yo,
I'm glad you're in bed.
You got pick'ems with you?
No, brother, I ain't got none on me right now, my boy.
Okay. All right. So, shit.
I'll say real quick. My 3 is Tua, J Herbo, because you got to pick J Herbo or Kirk Cousins. One of them fucking up games, so you can't put them both up there. So I'll give me Tua, J Herbo, and Pat.
Yeah,
I respect that list.
3.
I respect that list. I ain't mad at it. I mean, look.
E, who was your third guy?
I had Kirk instead of Justin Herbert.
Okay.
But I'm not mad at the J Herbo pick either.
Give me 2 minutes, bro.
Okay. All right. But yeah, so I mean, just all in all, bro, it's been an interesting first.
Here's my question: who's been the best? Because we won't highlight the defense much. Who's been the best defensive player so far? Not Michael Parsons.
TJ
Okay.
I feel like we all gonna give the same answer. And
TJ
there you
Watt.
go.
Clearly.
TJ Watt. TJ
You
Watt.
said who, Nard?
TJ Watt, bro. That he been going on.
Yeah.
And what's y'all got any low key names that's not?
I want to give a
household name that's
highlight.
been
I
snapping?
want to give a highlight. He's a household name, but I want to give a highlight.
Let me think.
Jalen Carter is playing like he should have been a top 3 pick in the league so far, bro.
Jalen Carter's
That boy ain't no household name.
He a rookie.
Well, he was in college.
But not everybody watched college. In America,
Yeah.
True, you're right. But either way,
college regional. But yeah, Jalen Carter, he's looking like a man.
He is dominant, bro.
Yeah.
And a smart player, bro. I saw one clip where he saw the running back spinning into him. Instead of just securing a tackle, he immediately goes for the punch, fumble. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Let me think of a low key player.
Is he undersized? I'm a little ignorant. Is he undersized?
Hell no, he ain't undersized. That bit huge.
Yeah.
That boy is the biggest guy on the field.
But not hell no. The other one they got.
Oh yeah, the
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis. He's the biggest.
Yeah. Jordan Davis.
Yeah, damn.
I'm gonna go.
I would not try, bro. Could you? I mean, not saying I would not try. I mean, I have to, but bro, could you imagine having to block him, bro? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, why don't we go do something?
I'm not letting that man. Imagine that bull rush coming in, bro.
Bro, what the fuck?
Nah, you got it, bro.
To the face every play. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, nah.
Face,
I'm pulling his face mask straight down. Flag me. Let someone else come do this job.
No bullshit, bro. Fuck.
I just want to highlight my boy Javon Holland.
He's
best safety in the game. Yeah, best safety in the game.
Oh, matter of fact, another one. That cornerback for the Commanders has been playing well. The rookie, he's been playing well so far. 13.
I think that's the one we was talking about in the on Twitter, Mike.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's been playing well.
Oh, and
I think it's like Emmanuel Forbes.
Yeah, man, that's his name. Yeah.
Also,
I heard the dude, the rookie corner from the Giants been cooking too. I think it's like something Banks.
Oh, right.
I don't remember his first name.
Also, Zaire Franklin too, bro. Zaire is playing dominant this year again.
Where I heard that name from? Zaire Franklin.
From the Colts. From the Colts. From the Colts. He's leading the league in tackles right now.
Linebacker?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the guy with the PI?
Versus the
Ravens. Was that the guy with the PI to end the game?
Hold
I feel like it was him.
I didn't watch that game, so I'll be ignorant.
Nasty PI, bro. Nasty PI to end the game, bro. And they didn't call nothing. Sold the Ravens.
Yeah.
Mm.
TJ Edwards is right behind them too. Even though the Bears are
TJ,
I've been seeing him.
At least he's their shining point for sure. That's so disappointing.
Quinn Williams been doing
buddy from the Cardinals too. The linebacker from the Cardinals, the one that got the pick on Dak, he was balling that whole game. I remember
Talk about Kaiser.
We had a corner who had a nasty pick.
That's his name, Kaiser White.
Yeah.
Did he come from the Eagles?
No, I don't think he did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
But I want to get my guy Brian Burns though, man.
Brian Burns.
Oh yeah. DN from the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Burns, like
he was cooking. He was cooking last year too. He don't get talked about enough.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, but isn't he hurt?
No,
Brian Burns.
But he got hurt again too. The corner from over there.
Horn.
Yeah, JC Horn
got hurt again. He must have got hurt Sunday.
Yes. I think he got hurt the week before that. Man can't stay talented, bro. He cannot stay healthy for nothing.
He can do pretty much everything, bro.
Jordan Love too is doing all right as well with Seattle.
He is. He had a 17-point comeback in the fourth quarter against the Saints.
Yeah. Hey, Jordan Love. You know,
He's doing
It's
well for
early,
Seattle.
but
I like
he
him on the
looking
Giants, but-
good.
Hey, it's good to see Danielle Hunter back too, though.
Oh yeah, for the Vikings.
Yeah,
And,
the
Not
defense.
Jordan Love. I'm sorry. Julian
yeah.
Love. That's what I meant. My fault. Pardon.
You said
Julian Love.
Julian Love?
Oh,
Yeah, he
Julian
was the
Love,
safety for the
the
Giants.
DB for the Giants.
For the Seahawks. Yeah, he's with the Seahawks now. I wish the Giants.
Oh,
kept
he
him.
left?
Yeah, he's with Seattle. He got like a 2-year deal or
Sheesh.
something like that. He got more money.
That's crazy.
Damn. Hey, Seattle keep loading up that defense. Well, it was one thing that what's his name is showing me. Pete Carroll gonna show me he not giving up being a defensive minded team.
Absolutely.
Not.
Can't lose your
Yeah,
identity.
they don't have the names, but they have a decent defense.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, that's how you build a team, you
But,
know, defense and running the ball.
Mm-hmm. Never goes out of style. I don't care how much they change the game. Never goes out of style. But shoot, Mike, you ready for pick'ems?
Almost.
Okay. For sure. I'm about to say because I done pretty much ran out of stalling topics. But yeah, shoot.
Who's been the biggest?
Wow.
What team's been the biggest? I gotcha. What team's been the most surprising and the biggest letdown?
Ooh.
Biggest-
Most surprising to me is the Dolphins. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, I expected this. I ain't gonna lie. Not
Of course
70
you
ball.
did.
I'm not gonna lie. I can never lie and say I expected a 70 ball, but I expected us to look this good on offense.
It's the
Most-
Dolphins, honestly.
We looked this
Surprising.
good last year before Tua got hurt, so I was in shock that we looked good again on offense.
Yeah, but
Biggest letdown so far is probably the Jaguars.
Oh my goodness,
Bruh, I was so high on them boys, bruh, and they've looked terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Most
Yeah, I would
surprising.
agree.
Even the win, they didn't look good. The Colts almost got there. Like it wasn't no decisive win against
they almost tricked that game off. I would say the Jaguars too. The Jaguars and the Chargers, aside from my own team, but
Yeah. I can
Well,
see the
yeah,
Chargers.
the Chargers too.
And then most surprising, it's a negative surprising, but
the Broncos.
no. The Ravens. I had really high hopes on the Ravens, and they haven't.
So they're your letdown?
No. The Jackson was my letdown. Oh, you talking about a positive surprise?
Yeah, like someone
You know what?
expected,
The
like you expect
Buccaneers,
them to look
bro.
good.
The Buccaneers. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with
Yeah,
two
I didn't
Florida
expect
teams.
Baker to look this good. I didn't expect
I
them
did
to
not.
play
The
this well.
Buccaneers have been my most surprising, even though they're coming off a
Because
loss still
I
for the
think
season.
most of us penciled them in for a top 2 pick.
Easily. Easily.
But they're
top two.
looking real solid. They're looking like they're gonna compete for that division.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, that division is some ass. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
it's called the South.
I can't say that. We got 2-2-1 teams out of that division so far.
That doesn't mean nothing, bro.
Hey, look, so far they not ass.
Hey,
Yeah,
another one is
We'll talk
the Colts.
Halloween. We'll talk after Halloween.
You right.
The Colts look surprisingly good too. I ain't gonna lie.
They do. They
And
just,
Anthony
with all things
Richardson
considered.
Anthony Richardson is adjusting to the game faster than I thought he would.
You know what? He had all the intangibles as far as abilities, but just the experience. Because of course,
he reminds me of Cam Newton.
He reminds me of him a lot. I think
watching him play.
He might be a bit of a bit more rough around the edges just from experience, but yeah, he got damn near the same trajectory too. Pretty much 1 year in college that just took him to be in the top pick because
he just gotta learn from Cam and not get his body beaten down.
Hey,
taking all those violent hits.
Oh, the Colts got to learn from their past mistakes.
Took out half his lifeline.
Well, the Colts got to learn. Jim Irsay got to learn from his past mistakes because he lost a Hall of Famer and lost a potential another Hall of Famer from not beefing up that line.
Man, no,
yeah,
Anthony Richardson could have avoided that damn hit in the end zone, though, bro. He took his foot off the gas at like the 7-yard line and got his ass.
You said who?
Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
that's why he got the concussion.
That's what I'm saying. You can't go down that Cam Newton route because Cam Newton used to always try to make the superhero play and take a violent hit until this man back wasn't working, broken ribs, bad ankle, bad knee. And like you keep taking all these violent hits like it's sweet.
And now he interviewing Sexy Red. It's crazy, bro.
The Colts have a history with that, so it don't surprise me. They had remember how many?
risk
They've
it
had
all.
3 or 4 receivers with terrible concussion problems. Andrew Luck
Oh
almost
yeah,
died on the
T.Y. Hilton
field,
used to
bro.
get beat the
T.Y.
hell up
Hilton
every
too.
year.
Yeah.
Bro, let's go
Yeah.
back further. Austin Collie.
Austin Collie used to get
Ooh,
beat the
yeah,
hell up
yeah.
too. Yeah,
I
that's a
remember him
fact.
Let's
too.
let's go
And
back
that's the
further.
Peyton years.
Let's go back further. Dallas Clark.
Dallas, another
Dallas
one. Yeah,
Clark.
you should get
Anthony
knocked the
Gonzalez.
fuck around. Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
But
bro.
we'll see.
Jim Mercer needs to lay off the fence or something, bro. He needs to look at his team because that's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like
He
every
just like
three
owning the
3 to
team.
5 years, bro. Somebody get is concussed terribly on the Colts.
But
He
nah,
just like owning that team.
those Austin Collie concussions used to be terrible, bro. Them used to be he was Tua before Tua, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he made Tua look like he made Tua look like somebody is play fighting. Them Austin Collie
Serious,
gets
bro.
crazy.
And then he used
This
to
is
wear
like NFL Blitz. Those are NFL Blitz the league hits.
and then he used to wear that dark shield so you can't see his face or anything.
Bro,
Man,
like that helped.
right.
Yeah.
I'm ready though. Let's go on with
You
these
ready?
picks, man.
All right, let's do it. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how it goes down every week. We do pick'ems and then we tally it up, and you know what I'm saying. Eventually, we're gonna start these dividends out. But starting out Thursday night football, another stinker for primetime. Yo, the NFL got to do something about these primetime games too.
Bro, you know what? I'm glad that you
This
said
one ain't a stinker. This one ain't.
They got to learn to move games around, bro. You got to
I'm
make adjustments, man.
why are the fucking Dolphins in the
And a Chiefs
Bills.
playing at 9 a.m.
yeah playing across the East, bro?
Yeah, bro. That's stupid. That's dumb. I get that they
That should
selling
have
their
been a
product, but it's
They're
Sunday
playing on the
night
roads, fam.
special,
With the
bro.
Mandem.
Mandem.
The Mandem. That's the Mandem Bowl.
All right, opening up Thursday. We finally got our first good Thursday night football game of the season. Lions at Packers, a divisional game and 2 really good football teams.
We hope so.
We hope.
We do.
But this should be a good game though.
Yeah. Give me the Packers.
I'm going with the Lions.
I got Lions.
Give me the Packers.
No Aaron Rodgers. Now you Packers all day, huh?
Kill me.
All right. Falcons at Jaguars. I guess they are at Jaguars because this is in London. So they are at Jaguars.
Jags don't lose in London. I got Jags.
Yep. Give me the Jags.
I'll take the Jags as well.
Mm-hmm. They got to
I
get
can't
back
put
on
no
the
faith.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can't put no faith in Desmond Ritter.
Fact.
No, at all.
Terrible, bro.
Mrs. Ritter don't put no faith in Desmond Ritter.
And bro, like he don't. Yeah, like Kyle Pitts got three touchdowns in his career, bro.
Bro, he's making that man look so bad, bro.
Bro, 45 catches in the last 2 seasons, 400 and something yards. Come on, bro.
You doing cardio out there?
I need someone to make a trade for this man immediately.
Don't worry, bro. We trying, brother.
Nah, not you guys. Let him in Atlanta to die before he go there.
Damn, why, bro? What's up with the hate, bro?
Wow.
What we did? What we
bro.
did?
I don't want to see
Christmas
him
gonna be
there.
real interesting this year.
I'm trying to tell you.
Rams at Colts. Give me the Rams.
That's a good one.
Ooh.
Come on, bro.
Ooh. I gotta see the starter. I don't know if Richardson gonna be back.
It's gonna be Gardner. I think I would say it's gonna be Gardner. I don't know.
No, Gardner. Give me the Colts. I'm going with the Colts.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's beneath you, Jeff.
Mike, what about you?
I don't know, bro. That's a good game. Who the Rams just lost to? That was the Chiefs. Bengals.
The Bengals, yeah, on
No.
Monday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bengals
on Monday.
Was it the Bengals? It was the
Bengals on Monday.
Yeah.
Bengals.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, quick to say no.
I was still living in week 2. I was gonna say the Niners again.
Rams at Colts.
Yes, sir.
This ass. But I'll go.
This one has as y'all just lost the card.
I'm gonna go Colts.
Okay. I'm going Rams. Nar going Rams as well. All right. Ravens at Browns.
Hey, Nar, you know we play you this year, right?
And we're gonna beat y'all ass.
Put some money up, fat mouth.
Oh,
Put some money up, fat mouth.
put 50 on the game.
No, I want you to put up your monthly supply of marijuana.
Wow. He said you staying sober all month. And every day he gonna call you in the morning and flush some down the toilet while you watch.
No, I don't even want the marijuana. I just however much you spend on that, just give it here.
Nah, let him buy it and then let him bring the bag over to you.
You know what? Yeah, I like that. I like
And
that.
then burn that shit in the oven and make them have to
Yeah.
smell it.
Yeah, you get all, I want all that Reggie that you be smoking.
Right.
Ravens at Browns.
Give me the Browns.
That defense been strapping up, boy.
Yeah, give me the Browns. Give me the Browns in this one.
And Deshaun finally had a good game, so. But I like the Ravens though. But I'm gonna still stick with the Browns.
Give me the Ravens.
All right.
Depending on how the Ravens injury report look this week,
That's the only reason I'm not picking the Ravens. They injured as hell.
I'm not picking them either. Everybody missing.
They playing in Cleveland, bro. Let's go Browns.
Yeah. All right. All Cleveland except for not. Vikings at Panthers. Vikings. Does anybody have the Panthers?
Yeah, I got the Vikings.
Panthers for one.
You got the Panthers?
Yes. Bryce Young needs a victory.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, is that everybody else with the Vikings?
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Bengals at Titans.
Anybody have
anybody had the Titans?
All right, cool. Let's go.
All Bengals. Good divisional game. Not really good, but hell. Bucks at Saints.
That's gonna be.
And Jameis probably starting this game too.
Let's go
the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks as well.
Yeah. Jameis going for 4 picks, or he going for 4 tutties.
I'm going for tutties.
That's the tale of Jameis.
Jameis is high and cold. There ain't no medium. You either get a super baller or a super dud.
Yeah.
Who you got, Nato?
I like the Bucks.
Okay. All right.
So Baker
Dolphins.
Baker finna resort to his old ways.
I hope not.
It's that Saints defense. Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Kamara's back this week, ain't he?
Yes, sir.
Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints. Give me the Saints.
I should never said that. I was gonna be the only one.
Damn, I forgot this is week 4.
I'm gonna stick with the Bucks.
I'm going. Yeah, no.
Back in, pause.
Give me the Saints.
Y'all saw what that boy tweeted. Demon home, pussy.
Dolphins at Bills.
Ooh.
This should be.
I need everybody else to pick Buffalo though.
I gotta see what the Sunday night game is. Oh, they should flex this, bro. This is disgusting.
It's 1 o'clock.
It's a 1 o'clock game.
They made this a 1 o'clock game instead of the Sunday. They should have been.
This is nasty.
After that week 1 game, with the Chargers, bro, I would have made that. No,
NFL doesn't believe in y'all.
You believe in ratings. That's all that matters. You ain't gotta believe in us. Believe in ratings. As long as you believe it's gonna be a good game, bro, and it's gonna bring the ratings up.
With this game on Sunday night, I'm finna be the real NFL because I'm not finna last. Boy, I'm going to bed. Wait till you see what the Sunday night game is.
All right, let me wait till we get to it. All right, let's go. Let's finish these picks though. I got the Bills.
Give me the fish.
Bills, sorry.
Give me the
I got the Dolphins.
Give me the fish. They going 4-0.
Arrow's starting to scare me.
Let's go Bills.
Arrow's starting to scare.
I like the Bills too.
Hey, Earl, flip right quick. Pause.
Yo.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Give me the fish though.
No, pick Buffalo, bro.
All right, next game. The stinker of the week: Broncos at Bears. Who gives a fuck? Tie.
Oh, that's the ultimate doodle bowl.
Tie.
This is the game that's
the Broncos.
This is the 9 o'clock game. They don't even season they fish and chips.
Yeah, this should have been a 9
How the hell did
game,
they get
bro.
this?
Wait, what time is this game?
1 o'clock.
Oh,
This is the first
Well,
start of bye weeks.
It's not in my
I think.
region,
Oh,
so I don't care.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't.
You say Broncos at Bears?
Yeah, I got
Yep.
Broncos.
I'm gonna go to Broncos, bro.
Yeah, I got Broncos too. This is a game the Broncos have
You
to win.
can't
and
get
their
70
season's
balls
over.
and then lose to the Bears after.
Yeah, they have to win this game, or he might get fired.
Or
What's
they
it?
might clean house.
Bears.
Smart.
The Bears.
They also need this win just as badly.
I think this is
I'm
one
gonna
of ups up
watch,
for
watch this.
them.
I'm not gonna lie, they might not show this shit on Red Zone.
Bears in a win-win situation. We're just
Well, they
testing
really
things
are.
out. If it doesn't work, guess what? We'll be picking top 5 again.
Well, they all and remember,
hip hop.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're not expected to be a winning team.
Yo, World Star Hip Hop is crazy. They finna show
This
this
is
game
World Star Hip Hop
on True TV.
They're gonna put the game on Tubi.
On Tubi. This is a Tubi game. This is a Tubi game,
Broncos and Bears coming to you from the ID Network.
bro. Oh, that's disgusting.
Let's finish out, man. 4
Yeah,
minutes. Let's
man.
finish out the last 4
Command,
minutes.
yes, sir. Commanders at Eagles.
Eagles, it should be a sweep.
Come on, bro.
Anybody picking the Commanders?
They just lost 37-0.
That
Yeah,
means
bro.
nothing. It's a
Let's
new
go.
week.
Next game.
Give me the Eagles, though. Give me the Eagles.
Next game.
Steelers at Texans. Does anybody got the Texans?
Oh, slow your roll now. Slow your roll now, Playboy.
Oh, this is close.
I could have said slow your roll with the Commanders. I think y'all disrespected them too.
No, the Texans have fought every game. They haven't got blown out. Wow, the Commander just got the doors blown off.
Hey, man, look, you lose by 1 or 50, still a loss.
I got Pitt.
That is factual, my boy. That is factual.
I got
But
Pitt.
give me the Texans. Give me the upset of the week.
Wow. You know what? I got to give Kenny Pickett his credit. He looked pretty good on Monday night. So give me the Steelers, man.
Who y'all beat again?
The Browns.
I got the Steelers.
Oh, that was the PI call I didn't call.
Oh, no. We beat the Raiders on Sunday night. I'm tripping. Beat the Raiders on Sunday night.
Y'all beat some stinkers.
Yeah, we played the Browns a week prior. Sorry.
That was the PI call that they should have called.
Well, it didn't happen. All right, so Nar, you got the Steelers?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Raiders at Chargers. Give me the Chargers. They got to get.
Yeah.
They won the game
easily. It should be a blowout.
Yeah. The next one is a blowout. Don't matter. It's Niners Cardinals. Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's see the Cardinals actually got some fight.
Patriots at Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Give me the boys. Damn, Belichick going 1-3. Fuck.
Indeed, he is.
It's a stinker.
Better luck next year.
Wake up, Nardo. Who you got?
That's what the Cowboys.
Okay.
Next one, it's unanimous. It doesn't matter. It's the Sunday night game, Chiefs and Jets. Everybody picking the Chiefs. Monday, Giants.
We really got robbed of a good game, bro.
Yeah. Seahawks at Giants on Monday night.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm liking this Giants upset too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I am too, but I don't think Saquon playing.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Hate that for you, Nelson. No, you got to pick the score for
I
Monday,
don't give a shit. Daniel Jones is gonna
41.
He's gonna just lead us into more ruin. So,
hey, give me 42.
Oh wow!
Give me. All right. I'm gonna say the score is going to be.
Bro, just give the total, bro.
46.
38.
I was gonna guess 38 too. That's real. All right. Well, I think we ran a little bit over time this week, so we will be back. Yeah. Don't worry. YouTube is getting the full, but everybody else, chop. That being said, Nelson, appreciate you falling through. We're gonna talk about the W next week as playoffs progress. And we're going to talk about that MVP race as well. I know we're supposed to talk about it this week, but time kind of ran over.
Hey, Nelson, I got one question before we get up out of here, bro.
You about to ask some dumb shit, but go ahead.
MVP of the NL.
MVP of the what?
NL, MVP, National League.
He's so petty.
I mean, yeah, it's y'all. What the fuck? Y'all better win this World Series, though. That's all I care about. I do this every year, man.
Oh, we do?
Yes, you do. You do this every year. Y'all had 38 winning seasons, won 29 pennants, and have one World Series to show for it. But it's okay.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, who
Hey, man.
Or he like the Mets, right?
He a Mets fan.
Yeah, I see his ass. I can live with that. Listen, I'm honest with my team.
Y'all ain't been here since 9/11, boy.
All right. Till next week.
Wait. Hold on. We was there 2015. What you mean?
Did you win?
We did it.
Huh?
That's fine.
Oh,
y'all better win this shit, man.
I
I don't know. Y'all was up since June, so y'all had time to rest. Y'all had time to shine your cleats.
Listen,
practice your tomahawk chops.
Listen, bro.
Get your hoodies. Get your hot chocolate. Your jacket.
Listen, Linda.
I'm not listening to that
Linda.
shit, man. Yo, win.
I understand that you the little sister in the big city. Y'all share the same, y'all
little
both
sister's crazy.
Y'all both New York. You know what I'm saying?
He said little sister is crazy.
Little sister's crazy.
Funny.
Listen, I understand, man. I understand. You got to let that hurt go, bro.
I'm not hurt, bro. All I'm saying is, listen, man, it's great. Y'all got 5 motherfuckers who hit 30 on runs. Acuna, I actually like Acuna. No problem. I have no issue. 40, 70. Y'all sign y'all players. Listen, y'all sign y'all players to bad boy contracts. So you better fucking win this World Series, all right? Because one of them is leaving. Hey, listen, bro. I've never seen some shit like this before, bro. Bro, who's the owner of your team? Bro, you better call. That's fucking, the lock skip from We On The Streets, Jay Jerkin. That's him. Because, bro, these little 10-year, $80 million contracts, you signing hockey contracts?
Damn right. Maybe you should do the
bro.
same. You giving everybody these motherfucking Blake Bortles contracts and expecting
Blake Bortles.
Yeah, man.
Blake Bortles
to go to Diamonds.
Yeah, these niggas.
Those contracts. That is hilarious.
Listen, y'all, bro, all y'all are indicative of it. You feel me? You just signed all these goddamn Daniel Jones contracts, bro, and you're expecting to turn shit into diamonds. Sorry, bro. Doesn't work like that.
Listen, man. We tried, and we at least listen. At least this new owner, he acknowledges it and said, you know what? We'll get the big Japanese man next year. Don't worry about it. We'll throw him $500 million again.
Yeah.
So we good.
Yeah.
You see Max. You see what Max Scherzer did. Listen, he was crying. He left. They sent his ass to Texas, and then he hurt his back. So listen.
I mean, go ahead, bro.
We cut our losses. I'm good.
Elbow, bro. Go ahead, bro.
It's all right, man. You too, man.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
Listen.
Hey, Nelson. Quick question, bro. Who's your NBA
What's
team?
up?
Who's your NBA
The
team?
Knicks.
All right, bro. It's straight poverty over there for you, bro.
Listen, man. This
man
man got an empty bottle of sangria. This man drinking Capricios over there, bro. Leave that man alone.
Nah, bro.
Hey,
that boy is drinking hot wine.
They don't take that slander, man. Give him the history, man. Give him the history. Let him know.
Mets, Knicks, and
if
Giants, bro.
If
it is hard for you right now, brother.
I go to the Discovery Channel.
This is actually not that bad, bro.
Stop it, brother.
Listen,
don't lie to yourself.
I don't cry with my.
You got Daniel Jones.
Listen, when you in, listen, man. When you've been in hell for so long, you used to it. It's like fuck it. We win, cool. We lose, cool. I'm on the same plane.
Being used to hell is crazy.
What I love is when we have people who are Heat fans who talk crazy. When I got Braves fans talking crazy, and I'm like, yo, go ahead, y'all got it, because y'all could do that. But I'm just saying, when it comes to cash that check, you better have it ready. I don't want your shit bouncing. So I'm telling you, bro, all that 40-70 is fire. Like them 30 home runs. You got 9 players hitting 30 home runs. Great. You signing on the Koch Records contract. That's incredible. I'm happy for you. I'm happy. But when it comes to November, after Halloween, if y'all are not in that World Series, I'm laughing at you. The Miami Heat for 3 months, I've seen Photoshops. I got tweets.
Hey, bro, I'm already hurting, bro.
Listen, you got to live with it, bro. Pat Riley, his water pills got him fucked up. I don't know what happened. But it's a dub, bro. Listen,
So similarly to
tomorrow, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. Send it to the Knicks with Donovan Mitchell. I know. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
Yeah,
you've been
all right.
every Aaron Rodgers came back from that all dark retreat. You've been talking shit. Now that the light at the end of the tunnel ain't so bright, you sad now.
Who, me?
How can he not be, bro? That boy bought a RJ Barrett jersey.
That boy had 4 plays and
Have
gave,
RJ Barrett.
hey, that boy had 4 offensive plays and gave up on the season.
Hey man, that's his Achilles problem. That's not my shit. You
Hey,
see him lying up, right?
Enjoy the
You see him
project.
lying, right?
Enjoy the projects,
Listen,
bro.
That's all right, man.
Them expensive
We'll see.
projects.
That's fine,
Hey, bro.
man.
Happy
Listen, man.
days
You
will
listen.
come,
You
bro.
listen, Mike. You a Cowboys and a Braves fan, so you should be used to disappointment like after Thanksgiving. So I don't understand where you're coming from. Bro, the last time the Cowboys won a playoff game
Was last year. Next.
and that was the first time since when?
2 years before. Next.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Now let's talk about
You got
the
a
Jets.
little NFC chip.
Now let's talk about the Jets now.
I'm a Giants fan, bro. Why are you talking about the Jets? I don't give a fuck about that team.
Oh, you're a Giants fan. Even worse.
Yeah.
Y'all some shit.
Listen,
Hey, hold on, wait.
That's great.
Hey, what the hell were you 2 weeks ago?
We got our ass beat.
Put his ass in the dirt.
Yeah,
Put his
listen,
motherfucking ass in the
go
dirt.
clean. Listen, man. Go clean your Flint 13s and your jean shorts because after Thanksgiving you're gonna be pissed off and crying on this podcast. Oh man, Dak Prescott.
That nigga said Flint 13s. And look, he got the retro Cowboys jersey, the navy blue with the white sleeve.
Cowboys take it, yeah, bro.
What the Giants fans wear? Gold domes?
We wear Air
Or y'all
Force
wear,
Ones to
y'all wear
celebrate.
butters? Which one?
He said that nigga wears
Listen,
butters.
we wear butters. Y'all wear them naked. Y'all wear them naked shits.
Y'all niggas wear butters.
On your construction boots.
Y'all
Get ready, man.
Y'all niggas wearing butters to the games. Ain't that some shit? Y'all niggas going out sadder than Papoose, nigga.
Do you remember? Yo,
Oh, damn.
Y'all niggas going out sadder than Papoose, bro.
Hey, Jeff.
How long were you when the Cowboys won a Super Bowl?
Not a Flint with the jeans shorts.
The Flint and George is crazy.
That's what I mean in tears, bro.
Oh,
I've seen that fit before.
Go get your
got the little shred on the end.
Yeah, you got the Junior logo on the back. You probably wearing a fucking. Listen.
Hey,
go get your Quincy Carter jersey out the closet. Your glory days.
While I got my Quincy Carter jersey, bro, you go get your Eli Manning jersey with your New York Yankees hat.
You know what's crazy? Listen, man. Eli Manning won me 2 Super Bowls, so I don't care what you're talking about.
Go get your Eli Manning jersey with your Yankees hat.
Man, we don't care. Listen, man. Last time y'all won a Super Bowl, fucking Jay-Z was on his first album, bro. Nobody cares about that shit.
Oh, brother, you still going?
Yeah.
Oh,
Biggie was still alive when y'all won a Super Bowl. Who the fuck cares?
And this nigga's ain't you a Knicks fan too?
Yes, and
oh my god,
three-way property.
When did them niggas win something?
I mean, we haven't won in a while, but it's fine. Well,
listeners, we're gonna continue this off mic.
Tell me when. Don't tell me a while.
Listeners, we're gonna continue this off mic. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Till next week. We out.
Y'all have a blessed
Peace.
Peace.
We ain't done. Have you ever seen the Knicks win?